What's up, Edwin? How are you? What's up, King Primetime from Prime Nostalgia Podcast? What's up? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. What's up? Bills, what's up? Thank you for joining in. Think Different TV. I think it's IJ Bills. What's up, Trevo? Hey! What's going on, guys? Who else is on? I got that video of me and Tony off of Tony's YouTube. Yeah, he has his own YouTube channel, Tony Jones. And I just went on there and stole a few things. Well, I borrowed it. I won't say that I hope this lighting is good because I gotta get a new ring light, y'all. So I'm rocking out with my old ring light that's been tied and true. I should never even replace it. Oh man, so guys, man, we got a great show ahead of us tonight. So excited. I'm gonna throw this on real quick. So glad to have y'all. I'm excited. Super excited. Cause the independent artist spotlight is fire. Like literally, like it's in his name. Yo, I hope this lighting is good. I really, really hope it's good. I really, really hope it's good. Because, oh my gosh, hey B&A Island, what's up? Manny, what's up? Judah Priest, thank you for joining in the Think Different TV. Like I said, our independent artist spotlight is fire. Literally. Trevo la fire. Oh my goodness. Are y'all excited? I'm excited, y'all. I am so excited. I can't wait to get things started. A little bit behind, but you know, we're gonna get this thing. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let this room fill up a little bit more. I see some more people joining in. What's up, Post Chef? What's up, DJ Daddy Flame? Mr. DJ Daddy Flame. I don't know why, but I just feel like, you know, taking it back to Street Fighter. Look, Fire Flame. I bet y'all didn't even think I knew about that. People be thinking like, you a girl, you don't know nothing about nothing. So funny to prove people wrong. All right, y'all. Had to pull up my my tip tonight. Oh no. Ah, this is like all the wrong things to do. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not what I want. I'm not trying to give y'all those tips because those tips is crazy. All right. I think I got it. I think I got it. Hey! Like I said, I hope this lighting is okay. It's efficient because, like I said, my other one is not. My other light is not giving what's supposed to be gave. Hey guys, how are you? You see, I'm still keeping it natural. I'm still keeping it natural, y'all. It's been hard because I'm like, is this really what I want to do? And I am keeping it so natural for you guys. Oh my gosh. Pop a little bit of sheer illusion on. There you go. That way I guess I have some kissable lips. There ain't nobody trying to kiss me nowadays. Whatever. And I'll put my earphones in. Hopefully y'all can hear me loud and clear. Because I like the sound that it was giving last time when I had the headphones in. Plus I could hear everybody very clearly. So that was a plus. So I'm going to do this again. Who would have known some $10 earphones was like this good? They are amazing. I got them from Rite Aid. All right. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all still can hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me good? Because if y'all can hear me good, that's great. And we can get started. I just need a thumbs up from somebody who is watching to let me know that everything is good and great and we're good to go. Because I want to make sure my sound right, y'all. Because when I play this music for y'all tonight, I want it to be right, okay? I'm going to be right. Okay, great. Thanks, BNA Island. You're amazing. Thank you so much for letting me know that my sound is A-okay. Trevo, thank you so much. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so excited about this independent artist spotlight because I got some things to tell y'all. See, I'm bad with this, y'all. I'm still learning technology. I'm still trying to get it together. That's supposed to stay in that ear. This is supposed to stay in this ear. Okay. All right. So I'm super excited about this independent artist spotlight because we're going to be talking about some things during his interview that is really key in today's like up and coming artistry. When you're an artist and you want to know like what you have to do to really get ahead, because this artist really has pinned everything down. So I'm super excited for things that are coming for him because it's not easy to navigate this new thing or old thing called social media. I mean, it's been around for a while, but we're still learning how to capitalize off of it, how to, put our music out there, how to monetize, all the stuff. So I want him to talk to y'all a little bit about that. But how y'all doing? Welcome to Think Different TV. Think Different TV is every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by your girl, this one, LaShia, okay, with my backup, the Queen, okay? Real quick about the Queen, right? The Queen was painted by Imitation by Drell, and he actually has an art show coming up this month, I believe, or is it next month? I think it's either this month or next month, but I'll put the details in the the comments. But definitely it's like the Black Excellent Expo or Black is Beautiful Expo. That's what it is. And he's going to be displaying his art in the art show. It's free. And you can go right to his page, Imitation by Jarrell, and go to the link in his bio and get a free ticket. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. So I was like, I might be making a trip. What's up, Mr. Smith? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. All right. So, like I said, I'm backed up by the queen. All right. I'm a queen. My name is LaShia. This is Think Different TV, hosted by me every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And live. So you're going to see all the mistakes, all the everything, the mishaps, the whatever, right? But Think Different TV could not be made possible without our sponsors. Our sponsors are Anointed Ads. Anointed Ads is an award-winning graphic design and website company. 14 years in the making, over 100 websites created. Okay. The guy, Phil, he's amazing. He created the flyers for my show, Think Different TV, as well as flyers for my financial business. He does many flyers for different businesses, events. He just created like websites back to back. So this dude is getting that money. And guess what? He's going to be adding Think Different TV on that list because Think Different TV is going to have its own website as well. Yes, honey. And merch is coming soon. Okay, honey. All right. So I'm super excited about that. Like I said, Anointed Edge, you can find him right here on IG, on Facebook. He has his own website, www.anointedads.com. That's ANOINTEDADS, right? And when you're ready to get your project started, because I know this is going to make you want to get your project started. You want to get that website created. You want to get that flyer done for your event. You want to get that flyer done for your business. Listen, when you're ready to get it started, get it on and popping, you can contact Phil at 609-534-0237. That is 609-534-0237. You hit him up. You tell him LaShia sent you. Say Think Different TV. And he's going to take 15% off of your first project. So it is amazing. You got to go and get that done, honey. All right? Y'all going to do that? Okay. And then we have Euphoria Water. And while I talk about Euphoria Water, I'm going to pour me some Euphoria Water right now into my beautiful wine glass that's with me almost every week. It took a week off 1 week, but What's up, KWC Payne Senior? What's up? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. No additives, no chemicals. It's alkaline water with minerals. Like, what more can you ask for, okay? If you're going to hydrate the right way, get you some Euphoria Water today. There was a Dune Day yesterday. Euphoria Water was definitely in the building, okay? And listen, sometimes the worst water comes in the best looking bottles. And don't be fooled, y'all. Do not be fooled, because a lot of these waters are making us sicker or more sick. What will be the sicker, are making us sicker than, we need to be. Like they always say, hydrate. But you ever drink a bottle of water, one of those other brands, and feel like it's a chore to drink the whole bottle? Like there's something holding you back from drinking the whole thing. I can't tell you how many times I done walked through the job and saw these half bottles of water just sitting around, like a little slither left. It's like, drink the whole bottle of water. And I found out why. It's because it's a chore. It's a chore to drink water that is not good for you. Okay, it's a chore to drink water that is not good for you. With Euphoria Water, I never have to worry about, it's going to be taking too much out of me to drink. I go through 2 glasses of this during the show, and I drink a bunch of it during it. I started off with 7 gallons. Like I'm down to like 2 and like this much left of this gallon. So that tells you, like, this water ain't no joke. It ain't nothing to be played with, boo-boo. So when you're ready to get your water, put in your order. When you're ready to get your water, put in your order with Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER right here on IG. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and you want to deliver straight to your home, we have Captain, who is the CEO of the Philadelphia chapter of Euphoria Water. I think he is of everything, honestly, because he's just so great at what he does and how he breaks it down and everything. He'll deliver it to your home. So when you're ready to put in that order with him, you can call him at 267-707-8279. That's 267-707-8279. You're in the Philadelphia area. You want that Euphoria Water, baby. Hit Captain up. Say, yo, I need that water. Okay. What's up, the real Corey J? Thank you for joining in to Think Different TV. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in tonight. Listen, it's going to be a great show, and we have an awesome topic. We have an awesome independent artist spotlight. We have amazing financial tips tonight. So let's get into it, okay? So before we even get into the social topic, I'm trying to think if there's been anything in the news, in the celebrity news or anything like that. I mean, I think this is the first week I'm not mentioning a shooting, which is refreshing. What's up, Melita? What's up, birthday twin? I'm sure there's probably something going on, but it ain't reached my ears. And but I do want to say that I mean, we had the shooting down at South Street, but I think I already talked about that last week, and I really don't want to talk about any bad news today. Let's keep it all the way positive, because this is going to be a positive episode. So I will say that one positive thing, a little personal positive thing of mine, is that my son is starting school soon. He's going to be starting school this year, so woo! I'm so excited. Yes. And everything is going well. People who know me know that he has autism, and his services have been going great. He is, just catching on to things so quickly. He's so good. Like, and of course he is, because look who his mama is. Not to brag or nothing, but a little jokey joke. His dad is awesome too. But just to say, I'm super proud of my son. He is getting things done, and that's how it's supposed to be, right? Another thing. Oh yeah, Adun Day was yesterday. It's a festival that takes place almost every year. With the pandemic, it was shut down, but it's down in South Philly. And it takes place between the hours of 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. It's just a giant festival where people get together and they bring out their tables and they set up. And, you got barbecue down there. You got music. You got people with their personal art that they created. What else? Clothing. Just everything. All right? What's up, George Grace 779? I'm telling you, like, Adun Day is just it. Now, I will say this year I couldn't make it. Reason being is because my overnight job kicked my butt, y'all. It was just too much. I got off at 5:30 that morning, and I basically slept the whole day. I'm not even gonna lie, because it was my short week, but it seemed so long. And then this week I'm going into a 4-day work week. So I'm not too happy about that. But I just got to keep thinking about the money. One day I won't have to work a job, because guess what? Think Different TV is going to take off like a rocket. And then the merch is going to be flying off the shelves. And then I won't have to worry about working a job anymore. So I'm going to speak that into existence, okay? Because sometimes the power of the tongue, honey. So yeah. So there was that. And I'm trying to think. Oh, Prince's birthday. Okay. All hail the king. Okay. Prince, I'm telling you, is one of my favorite singers. Okay, musicians, songwriters, okay? Prince is the man, okay? And we just recently celebrated his birthday. I saw a video of Sheila D. Sheila. Well, I feel like Sheila E, the drummer. Sheila E. Sheila E. Because I'm thinking her, I'm seeing her Instagram name, and it's like all ran together like Sheila D drummer. But it's Sheila E drummer. She was standing in front of the Microsoft Theater. And what's up, Live Soul? Caesar Live Soul. Thank you for joining Think Different TV. She was standing in front of the Microsoft Theater, and she was talking about how, the day she went, it was Prince's birthday. And she said the last time she actually performed at the Microsoft Theater, was actually there and performed, was for the BET tribute to Prince. And I don't know if y'all remember that, John, because the faces he was making. What's up, Weedy Beats? The faces that Prince was making that whole tribute, like he was just too through. Like, it was like, who was these people up here? And I think Trey Songz was part of it, and he was like, who are these people that are doing the tribute to me? Like, what is going on? I just feel like when they have tributes to stars like that, I think it would help if people who are their peers and they're still alive, if they're alive, like, have them get on the stage and pay homage to the artist as well, because it's one thing to get recognized by the younger generation because they listen to your music. They're like, oh my gosh, like, I love you, Prince, or what, whoever the artist may be. I love you, Michael Jackson, But it's even better when, he's always honest, always a cutthroat. Yes. I feel like, it's so much different when it comes from your peers. When it comes from people that's actually like doing the same thing you're doing at the exact same time, and they're showing you love, like, that makes a whole world of difference. And I just think that was kind of a missed opportunity here. I don't know. I got to go watch it again. I love the tribute to Anita Baker. Can't get enough of Anita Baker. But back to Prince, right? So, like I said, happy belated birthday, Prince. We miss you. We love you. That was a hard year. 2016. I think that was the hardest year for everybody. Like, it was so many celebrity deaths that year. It was just like, it just kept coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Come on now, making all that noise. It just kept coming and coming and coming. It was like, oh my gosh, like, when is this gonna stop? Like, I just can't take anymore. And I think that same exact month we lost China from wrestling. I was just like, I'm done. I'm just so freaking done. Like, I give up. I give up on this year already. And it was literally only April. But yes, definitely. And I think we lost Vanity that same year too. Jeez, like in February of that year. Craziness. But guess what, y'all? I know they partying like heck in heaven. They got that music going. All the people that Luther, Prince, Michael Jackson, Aretha, all of them up there. Yeah, she did. They all up there partying, honey. And they getting it in. Yo, you had all day to make all this noise outside. Like, why are you making noise right now? What's up, JB? So, definitely, y'all, it's a big old party. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sure my grandma up there like, this is the music that I like and I love, honey. And she up there having a whole ball. Well, anyway, y'all. So that's the celebrity. What is going on? Why are they so loud on my block? Like, my block is one way. So if I'm hearing all that, you got to be like outside my house, like doing all this crazy stuff. Let me take a pause for the calls. Go check out where all this Noise is coming from. That is so annoying. Like, why would you wait until like damn near 10 o'clock at night to start revving your engine and riding your daggone motorcycle when literally you had all day to do that? All day. Now I hear sirens. There we go. Here we go. Crazy night already. Y'all know how it is in Philly. Well, those that don't know, it's crazy here in Philly. And not trying to deter you or discourage you from coming and visit, because we do have a nice little thing going on for our tourists. But yeah, these streets crazy tonight. Child, anyway, so our topic for tonight, because I want to get this topic on and popping. So the topic, what's up, Molly Mizal? So Father's Day is coming up. The same day as Father's Day is Juneteenth. So Juneteenth and Father's Day is one and the same this year. And I'm like, dang, y'all, like the guys, why y'all holiday getting overshadowed by Juneteenth? I see more people say stuff about Juneteenth than Father's Day. Like, that's crazy, yo. I'm just speaking on the thoughts that I be thinking. May, Mother's Day, we didn't have to worry about nothing else being on the same day as Mother's Day. It was like just Mother's Day. But y'all got y'all getting, is Juneteenth, is Father's Day, it's crazy. So Juneteenth is on Sunday. It was made officially a holiday, I believe, last year. So I don't know, maybe stuff might still be shut down on Monday because of the holiday, because it's like a national holiday now. Father's Day. So this is technically like my Father's Day episode, because I like to do the episode prior to the holiday rather than after, because it done already passed. It's like, it's already done passed. Like, don't want to talk about it. But what are y'all doing for y'all Father's Day? I see there's a lot of great fathers on my live right now. So I know one of you guys just had a son who graduated. So whoop, whoop, whoop. So excited. Got all them awards. That's what's up. I believe that you'll be in Jamaica. You'll be in Jamaica, man. All right. Okay. All right. That's what's up. There you go. Traveling to Jamaica, man. Let me not do that too much, because I said my accent is not really that great. Oh, you'll be there for a wedding? You getting married? You didn't invite me. So yeah, Father's Day. Here's my thing. So I know so many great fathers, including my own father. My father is amazing. Like I said before, I went to go see him perform, and he plays the saxophone. He also plays the horn. So I went to go support him and everything like that. And just having that father figure in your life is so important. So important, right? It's important to have that masculine energy to kind of like keep you in check, because I'm not gonna lie, my son be running all over me sometimes. JB said he flying to Denver. He flying to Denver. All right. That's what's up. Y'all traveling this year, huh? Y'all just out. Y'all like, we out. We out. The kids with mom. We out. Or I don't know if y'all taking your kids with you. But that would be awesome. Like I said, just having that masculine energy as a juxtaposition to the feminine energy, it helps. Cause I'm a girly girl, but then also like I have a lot of my dad in me, like when it comes to certain things. Like it's certain things that annoy me to no end, and I go off, I pop off like my dad would. And in other instances, I play it cool like how my mom would. So when you got Leo Virgo combination energy in the household, it's like crazy. My mom is super organized, super on top of things. My dad, he's like a go-getter, action-oriented. He wastes no time. Like, the thing that frustrates me about my dad is that when he start a project, he just started. He don't have no type of plan. He don't say, okay, I'm going to line up all the wood and know what wood I need and cut it, all that. Like, he does all that stuff along the way. Like, and I just be looking at him like, how do you know what you're doing? But every time it ends up beautiful. Whatever he builds, whatever he does, it ends up beautiful. And I was like, I don't know how your mind works. I don't even want to know how your mind works. Because I'm the type of person, when I was assembling my own furniture in my house, yes, I get it done. I got my own little toolbox. Well, it's not little, it's a big toolbox. I got everything, right? So when I'm about to put together some type of furniture, I lay out everything, honey. I put out everything. What's up, Del P215? I put out everything, and I lay out everything, and I check and make sure I got all my parts, all the screws, all everything, right? And then I get to work. But my dad, he the type, he'll just dump everything out, boop. And then he just like, all right, I think this piece connects to this piece and this piece. I'm like, Dad, look at the directions. There's directions? Oh my gosh, Dad, there's directions. Like, what are you doing? Carmel, what's up? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, set everything up so you don't have to scramble around, look for stuff. Oh, where's the screw at? It says it's supposed to be a screw. Oh, I'm like, Dad, like, it's right here. Like, you need to chill. Like, chill out, chillax. And, but just, my dad is so funny. Like, he's starting to get to that age now where he don't care what come out his mouth at all. So filter is not there. It's not there at all. He don't care. And I think it's been like that forever, but I just now growing up and just kind of like, Dad, why did you say that? Stop. Like, what you doing? Like, I feel like the parent half the time, like, what is y'all doing? They just got back from North Carolina. They went down there to see my cousin perform. My cousin Crystal, who is in the group June's Diary. I don't know if she was doing a performance with June's Diary or she was doing a performance with her husband, but she's a singing fool. I need to go check her out. Her name is it's Crystal Lynn right here on IG. So they just was out. Like, that's how my dad is. He want to go somewhere, he be like, all right, let me go. And like, he'll just be like, this is a conversation between my mom and my dad. Charlotte, what is it, Richard? Charlotte, listen. Crystal having a performance, we going. Okay, so like, when are we going? Either Friday or Saturday. Okay, and when we get down there, where are we staying at? I'm thinking maybe we could stay in a hotel or something. But you got that, right? Yeah, I guess I do, Richard, because you just like you just laid it in my lap. Like, there you go. And then here go my mom calling me like, Kai, can you can you see what's up? Because, I'm a travel agent. So she's like, can you see if there's any hotels, anything? I'm like, when y'all trying to go? And she literally told me, like, last week. I'm like, who's going to watch my son while I'm going to work? Like, yeah, it's just like random stuff. And I guess I got to get more used to that because they older and they empty nesters. They don't have no kids living at home. They don't have to worry about, so I have to be more mindful of that. And I'm, for people that be like, oh, my mom and dad, or, they wanted me to have babies and now they don't want to take care of my, it's like, sometimes you got to let your parents have their freedom as well. Let them do them, so they keep their sanity. And that's definitely what they did. They just took off, and then they're like, okay, well, my mom was keeping us posted. She created a little group chat. That's how she is. Create a little group chat. Like, my children, we are about to leave. And then it's like, okay, we're like 5 hours out. And it's like the updates. So, but my dad, I ain't here for my dad the whole trip. I was just here for my mom. My mom was like, is everything okay? Can somebody go check on the house? Because that's how that is. But anyway, yeah, Father's Day. I'm so excited to celebrate it and see who is going to be coming over to the house, because it seems like everybody want to come over to my mom and dad house on big days like that. Like, just stop over. I think my Uncle Bert might be over, Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure I stay on task tonight, because I'm super excited about the Independent Artist Spotlight. So I want to make sure that I get them on every night. All right. So here we go. So the topic tonight, since we're staying on the topic of fathers, is if a man finds out that the child is not his, should he still be in the child's life? Should he still be being a island? Everybody think my dad cool. Live with him for like a couple of months, and then let's see how cool you still think he is. So I'm just like, should the father still be in the child's life? Now I have it's crazy because I do watch Paternity Court, y'all. That'd be some heartbreaking stuff. Sometimes it'd be like the dad, the guy that is the potential father be wanting to be the father so bad. And then when you find out that he's not, it's so heartbreaking. It's hard to be that way when Maury was on. Maury is no longer on, y'all. But when Maury was like the paternity test show, it went from being so many different topics to being paternity and lie detector tests. So when it was paternity tests on Maury, it was just like such a spectacle. It was like there was no seriousness behind it, because at the end of the day, if a woman knows that there's a potential, or knows that there is a possibility, that's what the word is, a possibility that the child may or may not be a guy's, because she knows her sexual prowess or whatever, but she keeps it a secret, that's very deceptive, and it hurts everybody in the end. Not just the guy, it hurts the child, and it just makes things so difficult. Even if it turns out to be the child's father, it's still that distrust, because it's like you could have just been upfront and honest from the beginning, from the jump, let me know, instead of keeping this a secret. So how do y'all feel about that? I know I got some guys on, and I really want y'all to join in the conversation. Like, should the man still be in the child's life? Should he step away? What should he do? Because I can't really speak on that, because all I can do is speak on what I've seen. And a lot of times when it is early in the child's life, it's easier for the father to step away. Like when it's like 1, 2, 3 years old. Well, even 3 is kind of risky because by that time, and 2, because by that time baby's talking, if the baby been around you a lot, baby's calling you daddy. Like a lot of times the first word out of a child's mouth is daddy. I know because my son wouldn't stop saying dad, 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 dad. It took forever for him to say mama. But yeah, like what do y'all think? Can I bring some people in? Y'all gonna come on? Y'all gonna talk about this? I'm gonna invite y'all, cause why not? Why not? There we go.
She up.
Hey, what's up, Trevo?
Ain't nothing much. Pop my headphones in real quick. Gotta be like you.
uh, you know what? I'm sitting up here and I'm just thinking about the topic tonight, and I wanted to know your thoughts on the topic. First of all, I was gonna ask all this during your interview, but are you a father? And if so, like, happy Father's Day to you. And also, yeah, what do you think about the topic?
All right, well, currently I'm not a father yet. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But for the topic, I wholeheartedly believe that if the man feels comfortable enough to stay, he should. Because, the child and the man build the bond. And those bonds be important because I came up without that bond. So as I got older and certain males started teaching me certain things, I gravitated towards and looked up to them in a way.
Awesome. So you looked at it like towards like mentorship and everything like that. So
Yeah, it's,
you
it's, it's a
need
real help.
absolutely, absolutely. What's this? The real
Uh,
fatal
Fatal Laveau.
Fatal Laveau.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. So here's my thing, my thing on it.
Okay.
The earlier the father knows, the better. The earlier the guy knows, the better, because it it helps him make that decision whether he wants to stick around or not. Also, that gives the mom enough time to get in touch with the other. You get what I'm saying? The other potential father, and see if he wants to be a part of the child's life, and get that squared away, because a lot of these females, I'm sorry, some of them be petty as hell. They be like, oh well, if it's not the guy that I wanted it to be, then the other guy that I don't want it to be, he just not going to know. Or and that's really petty. And when it comes to your child, because your child is going to go through life not knowing who their father actually is. Like,
Right,
what
it's
if that child
dangerous.
needs, yeah, it is very dangerous, because what if that child needs a kidney or needs something that the father can provide for them? They don't even know who their father is, so they just like wandering around like, oh man, but the mom knows. The mom knows
Right.
the whole time and is being real deceptive. So another thing is, I think the later, I think it's a lot of hurt feelings. So it's going to take a while for the father to get over that.
Yeah, yeah, especially, because, as men, we love hard sometimes. So sometimes it's all or nothing. So I can understand that big time.
Yo, I be feeling so bad for these guys that be on paternity court when they find out they're not the father,
Man,
because it's like you have a build up, and then sometimes do like I had doubts. I had doubts because of this. And it be valid doubts why they feel that they're not the father. But the mom like, no, it's not possible. I'm 100,000% sure that
right.
he's the child's father. And then when it comes back that he's not the father, then you look like Boo Boo the Fool. And then the dude is sitting there like, oh my gosh, like you pretty much lied to me this whole time and had me thinking that I was the father this whole time. So one thing that I will say, if just to be on the safe side, even if you know that your mate, the female that you're with is not cheating on you, or you feel like they're faithful, still get that DNA test
Right.
before you sign that birth certificate. Is getting to that point where it has to be that way. It has to
Right.
be that way.
I agree.
And it's sad.
It's tough out there because, like you said, once you get deceived like that once, just imagine when it really comes around, what's in the back of your head. And then you might not perform as well as a father then in the first go around because now you're thinking in your head, this could happen again.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's tough out there.
Yep. And a lot of like it's some guys that say, I'm not going. I'm questioning. I'm questioning, and it could be because, like you said, they were scorned in the past.
Right.
They had a woman that told them that the child was theirs, and they was there, and they did everything right and by the book, and then come to find out that the child not theirs, and so now they're jilted, they're hurt, they're scorned, they don't know what the hell to do, or and real Fatal Laveau, she said, or just feeling resentment towards the child.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's like it's hard to be that mentor and be that masculine energy for a child that you know is not yours.
It is facts. It is facts. It's
It,
always in the back of your mind, 24/7.
yep. And then when they get older and like I know it was some female. Okay, so I was watching an episode of Judge Judy, and everybody know I love Judge Judy. So don't y'all leave no comments. Don't y'all say nothing about it because y'all know how much I love Judge Judy.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
talk
like
about Judge
Judge
Judy.
Mathis, so we all right.
Judge Mathis is cool. I just think that he be taking the crackhead thing a little too far, but I got that. I think that's his
Every
shtick now.
episode.
Every episode, somebody a crackhead. You in the audience, you a crackhead, aren't you?
I know this
I
crackhead
ain't like,
activity.
damn, I'm just here to watch the show. Right? I'm just here to watch the show. Damn, like how I'm called a crackhead? Because you're wearing Nike with Adidas, like.
I know crackhead activity. I've been there. You be like, what?
I know a crackhead when I see it. So yeah, so Judge Judy on there, it was this lady that was on there, and she was the defendant. The plaintiff was this guy. He was suing for a loan or something like that. But he talked about how she basically had him in a situation where he thought the child was his. He was taking care of the child, and he wasn't going to step away from the situation. He was going to very much be involved in the child's life, even after finding out that the child wasn't his.
Oh, he was attached.
But the
He was in
crazy
there.
thing, huh?
I said he was pretty attached, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
but guess what the mom did to be petty?
What's she do?
She told the child when the child was 6 or 7 years old that was not her father.
At 6 or 7?
Tell her some. I thought my child was old enough to know the truth at that time.
Did they let that child leave with her?
Well, here's the thing. It was on Judge Judy, so she has full custody of the child anyway because she is she's the mom and she don't know who the dad is, I guess. But she told the child that's not your father. So now this child is coming to the father like, you're not my dad, and confused.
Right.
And she could have just left well enough alone. And Judge Judy was like, you are an idiot. She's like, you're a freaking idiot. She's like, that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard anybody say in my courtroom ever. Like,
Did she say it with the glasses lowered? Because when she got them glasses lowered and she called you an idiot, she mean it.
no, this time she didn't even have no glasses on, honey.
Oh,
She
was
was just
up for the
like,
smoke.
yes. Because she already read the complaint. You know how before the court case she reads both the complaint and the answer.
Right.
So she already knew who she knew the story behind the people that come. She don't know what the people look like yet, but she knew the story before she came out there. So she already had it in for that defendant when she walked in. She already had it in for her. Because she
Okay.
already knew what was going on. But honey, like I'm telling you, like some of these women, you can't play with stuff like this.
Not at all.
And the sad thing about it is that I'm a person that I believe that everybody should be in touch with their sexual, sensual side, provided that they're protected and they're doing everything the right way, and they're not out here just busting it wide open for a pack of Skittles. Now,
Okay.
but but the thing about it is that some of these women they like, I'm sexually free, and but then it was like when there's a baby involved, you gotta pull back a little bit, honey. You
There you
can't just
go.
be out there fancy and free.
You gotta
We
care
all know
about
that we
you gotta care about somebody other than yourself.
exactly, and we all know we carry children,
All right.
so we gotta be very careful about that. Like these dudes, I'm not. Listen, y'all go out there, y'all be tipping it in a lot of different things. And they always say mama's baby, papa's maybe. So y'all can play the game like, I don't even know if it's mine. I mean, she let me smash like first night. How many other dudes she let smash the first night? Because I don't even know. Like I was just trying to get some. I wasn't even trying to be in a serious relationship, but just trying to get some of that poop. Nothing.
Your
Like
imitation of a dude is you need to do that on TikTok. Oh my god.
no. I wouldn't know. Because that's all I need is people be like, dudes don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. Leave us alone, LaShia. We don't talk like that. Like, oh my gosh, yes y'all do.
Sometimes.
What's up, She Love Cat? Thank you for joining to Think Different TV. I gotta shout these people out. What's up, Philly Czar? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. Yeah, it's like it's a lot when it comes to that whole concept, and we gotta be more mindful as women that we sometimes we have to be the ones to bust out the condoms. Like, here, take this, put this on. It's sad that we gotta be the ones to be like, here, put this on.
Right.
But it's okay. It's cool because a
Cat was
responsible
happening.
woman is going to make sure that they're not up there doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and they're not just because we're concave and guys are convex, and we need to be. I'm sorry, I keep remembering that same thing from the host of this old podcast that I used to be on, but we have to be more mindful, and then the energies that we're mixing.
Right. Energy is
Like
real. You gotta watch who you deal with.
anybody could be anybody can have babies.
Right.
Any dude can get dudes can get women knocked up, but it takes a very special someone to step up to the plate, be there. And some of these women be messing these men up when they aren't completely honest and saying, listen, there's a possibility there was somebody else I done messed with, and I just want to let you know. And if you want to be here during the pregnancy process, that's fine. Just let you know it's not a requirement. I'm not asking you to be here during the pregnancy because I know that once I had a baby, we can get the DNA test, and then you can be there full blown, and baby ain't gonna know no different because baby was not. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then in that aspect, when you set the standard as a woman to say that, then you gotta like also not hold it against them. Like, oh, you wasn't there throughout my whole pregnancy. You told me I didn't have
Accountability.
to be there. Yeah, you told me I didn't have to be there. So like, don't flip flop now because you get what I'm saying. Because now you had a baby, now you're all crazy and stuff. So yeah, keep
Right.
that same energy. Like, keep that same energy. And I know a lot of women don't like me sometimes because I be just like, right is right, wrong is wrong.
Okay,
Like, I
I
don't play
respect that.
favorites. You get what I'm saying? I don't sit up there and be like, oh, because she a female, she right. No, because there'd be some females that I'd be looking at them like, bitch, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, hey, I can't believe he said he want to come get the baby and he ain't been here all this time. I'm like, bitch, if you don't let him come get the child so you can go out to have mimosas and shit, what you doing? Like, let him have the child so you can go out man, get your sanity back. Get your groove back like Stella. Like, what's wrong with you?
She tripping.
Like, I saw this one lady on TikTok and she was talking about how like she was like, oh no, I'm not that petty. I am not gonna keep my child away from his dad for what? So I can sit up in the house bad and upset because I can't go out with my friends because I decided to be like he can't see his child. No,
Mm.
go with your dad. Go with your dad. Yeah, your dad wants to see you. Go ahead, bye. All right, here's your suitcase. You
Somebody
know,
hit the
go.
suitcase.
Hey, and then like, all right, now the party starts. Hey, hey, like let me tell you, because it's a party when my child is here, but it's also a party when he's not here too. You
Right.
know, and there's two different types of party. When I party with my son, we be up here watching well, we used to watch Baby Shark, but he older now, so he not even in Baby Shark no more. But he like do a lot of Redman Thomas, or he like. But I'm about to put him onto that new stuff that they got, that phonics song that they got that's like bumping. They got like a nice little beat, like little. I'm gonna tag
Yeah.
you in it
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
TikTok so you
Put
can
me
know what I'm
on.
talking about.
Put me on.
Because they be getting it. These parents like, yo, okay, all right, where was this song at when I was coming up? So
Oh, it's one
so
of them.
it's like, yeah, one of those type of bops. Yes, yes. So like definitely I'm telling you, like these these kids, they got some amazing songs to learn from. So I'm excited because I know that's something that my son will be into. So that's the type of party that we be on. But then when he going, I pop that wine bottle.
Okay. What you eating the red wine, Cabernet?
It don't matter. Whatever happens to
Mm.
be in my cabinet.
Okay. Say no more.
I know it won't be no Teller's Port because I got a story about Teller's Port.
Oh,
I
that's that
drink
real
Teller's
deal.
Port I drank Teller's Port at my 30th birthday, no, 31st birthday party and missed damn near my whole party. Shut up, BNA, because you was there. You already know.
Being that you got a story
Like,
to tell me, I'm calling you after the interview. You got a story to tell me.
I was done, okay? I was done, son. I was sitting up there like, and the crazy thing is, my ex-boyfriend, his mom, she was the bartender, right? The designated bartender. So she was like, "You want some teleport?" And I was like, "Sure." So she popped it open. Well, not popped it open, twist the top,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it was a big ass jug. I remember it was a big
That
ass
big
jug,
gallon. That big
that big
thing.
ass gallon, right? And she took a red Solo cup
Feel
and
it.
she filled it up to the top.
Yes, indeed. That's the only way.
And I was drinking it, and then I was like playing games, and then next thing I know, I said to my ex-boyfriend, I was like, I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit. Now the party was in my house. It was in my house. It was in my apartment. Okay.
Hey, you about to go
I
lay
was in
down?
I was in this room right here. I said I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit. Yo, I slept through my whole party. People was in my house. They was eating. They was dancing. They was having fun, and I was asleep.
That teleporter do it.
Okay, and then they all he he was here. Molly was
Get to
here.
play the whole album.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Kat said the name of the song. Is it called Gracie's Corner?
Oh, Grace. Oh yes, Gracie's Corner. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I'm glad you typed that up. Thank you, Kat. Cause I'm gonna show you they're gonna talk about on TikTok.
That
I'm gonna
that, that
find it on TikTok
teleport
and I'm gonna
that
tag you in it.
teleport real. We raised on teleport right here a little bit. Like you can get a
See,
dollar
and
cup on the block. We raised on that stuff young. So we eat the ice afterwards. Even the ice gets you drunk afterwards. Just yeah. Cat know about it. He right down the road. He know about it.
oh my gosh. What's up, Chris? Thank you for joining the Think Different TV.
Cat, am I lying
So
about the teleport? Please confirm.
I'm telling you, I was done. I was done. And then I woke up around like 11. I walked around the apartment a little bit just to kind of like see what was going on. I also had to piss. And I was like, oh wow, it's a lot of people, still here. And I was like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. But I was still done. Like, I'm surprised that I made it to the bathroom and made it back and like didn't piss on
How was your
myself.
balance?
It was off like a mug.
That's that Taylor. Yep.
I was like, oh my gosh, am I even walking? Am I standing still? I don't even know. Like, it
You
was
see
just
it.
so bad.
Norway loves it. You see it. We love
Oh my
it.
goodness. Terrible, terrible. So I don't want to get too far off the subject
Right.
of tonight, the social topic for tonight, but I definitely believe that if a man finds out, like, and it's also up to you men too, if you have the slightest doubt in your mind, the slightest, get that DNA test. Don't be like, oh, it's gonna make her feel bad, or I don't want her to think I don't trust her. This, that. No, go get it done, honey. Because at the end of the day, you need to know the truth. And you need to know if you, because we know it's our baby because it comes out of our cuckoo. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? But you don't know. So get that test done. Get it done. Put it to bed. If she starts making, oh, you didn't even think our child was listen, I was doing my due diligence.
Gotta make sure.
Because any baby, any child that I give my last name gotta be my child.
Right.
You know, I mean, unless I'm adopting the child, like if I know I'm knowingly adopting a child, or you get what I'm saying? But if I'm not sure if this child is mine, I'm gonna go and get a DNA test. And no man should feel guilty about getting that done. No man. Cause it's actually very, well, all these women talk about some, I had a hot girl summer or a city girl summer or whatever it is, and all this other crazy stuff. It then feel some type of way when the man want to get a DNA test. Shit, you was just up there talking about some.
Right.
Yeah, I just had like 3 glizzies in a row.
I gotta test the hot girl. I gotta make sure. Gotta test her.
3 glizzies in a row. And I ain't talking about no hot dogs, honey. Ooh, what?
Uncensored.
Stop. Just stop it. But then like, I can't believe he even asked me to get a DNA test. Like, let him get his stuff figured out. Oh my gosh. Paying child support for someone else's child makes my pockets hurt.
Pocket.
That's another
What?
thing. Did y'all know? Okay, let me put this out there, because when I watch paternity court, Judge Lauren Lake always says, when you sign that birth certificate, that legally binds you to that child for the whole 18 years. So it don't even matter
Yes,
if the
contract.
child is not your child. And I guess it's like state to state, but majority of the states, once you sit up there and you sign that birth certificate, you are legally bound to that child for the rest of their life. And you are now on the hook to pay child support. And it don't even matter if later on it's proven that you are not the father of that child. You have to pay child support because it's a legal document. And that's another thing, y'all. Get that DNA test before you sign that birth certificate. However long it takes, just get it
There
done,
you go.
and then then go back down and sign the birth certificate, because the birth certificate can be modified at any time. But what can't be modified, like you can always get your name put on the birth certificate, but it's really hard to get it taken off.
And expensive.
Really hard
And expensive. So
and expensive,
think
because
about your
they
mental and your financial people.
and when they know you have deep pockets, it's even harder for you to get off that birth certificate, because they're like, well, why would we take you off the birth certificate and put this child at risk of not having any type of financial support?
Uh-huh.
Because the government don't really be wanting to give us any type of assistance.
That
They
one
don't
bit.
want to do it. Because people be thinking, oh, the government just got free money just to give us. No, what they're doing is they're giving us the money. Well, not me, because I make too much money for welfare. But they definitely turn around and they say, oh, well, we'll just recoup this from the possible father. So, oh, you're a single mother, but you didn't make that child by yourself. Okay, well, let's go see who the father is of that child. Oh, you think it's this person? Okay, let's go and check this person down. Let's check their name and their their social and everything to this, and then we can go and attack them for the money. And then next thing you know, that guy is opening up his check, wondering why the hell is wage garnishment coming out of his check. What is this for? And then he like, well, wait a minute. Well, I'm gonna check into this. And they like, oh, this is for child support. Child support for what child? What child do I got out there? I don't know about no child. And then she talked about some oh, well, yeah, well, I wanted to get some birth certificate. I wanted to get some not child support. I wanted to get some assistance. And the only way I can get some assistance is if I name someone. So I named you.
So she committed fraud. She ain't thought about that.
But you don't even know. You don't even. And some women, they be just going for the guy that got the deepest pockets. Okay, I know that when I was with this person, I know I wasn't with him around a date of conception, but I know that when I was with him, he always had that money. So I'm gonna put him on there and not somebody else.
It ain't gonna end too well. It's not gonna end too well.
It's not.
It's gonna spin out.
It's not. So listen, guys, from my lips, okay, I am a boy mom, and I would be on it like white on rice. Okay, I would be like, listen, some chick come to my door talking something, my son is the father of her child. Okay, you got proof? Did y'all go get the test done? That's the first thing we gonna go get done.
Gotta protect that boy.
At all costs. At all costs. Because ain't nobody going to take advantage of my sweet baby. Okay?
Facts.
Nobody. Now, the only reason why my son's father could not deny his child is because he looked just like him. Like, I was looking at the sonogram. I'm like, damn, I don't even see myself in him at all.
Not one bit.
I was like, where's my face?
Not one bit.
My face is nowhere in there. Yo, I had the let me go get it because I still got it.
All right. $23. What up, boy?
So yeah, okay. I saw this picture. Okay. And I was like, there is no meat in there at all. He don't got my nose. I was like, that don't even. I was like, that is definitely his father's child. Okay. And then on top of that. But when he got older, he started looking like me. So
okay.
So he got my complexion and everything. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't even been mad. Like I know I wasn't doing nothing Wednesday, but I wouldn't have been mad if he would have been like, let me get a DNA test. I was like, okay, all right. You don't just see me looking stupid, but okay. You don't spend that money. You don't waste that money, but okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's cool. Like go ahead, do what you gotta do, player. But I wouldn't be mad because it's a necessary nowadays. It's something that has to happen. Even if a woman knows she ain't do nothing with nobody else and everything like that, don't be offended when the guy be like, let me just get a DNA test just to be on the safe side, to prove that it's actually and legitimately my child. Like, don't be mad.
It would help with the mental so much. Like, just think about how free and caregiving somebody can be when they know it's nothing on the end of that rope that can harm them. But when they know it's an axe coming in on the other side of the rope, he's gonna be in and out trying to dodge things. He might miss some important stuff.
So definitely, I was just like, wow, like this is crazy. These women out here letting these men think that they are the father of their children. They are not. And then get mad when the guy decides to part ways when it is determined that he's not the father. You have to be prepared for that, women. You can't guilt trip them into, oh, well, you've been here the whole time. And, what about little Johnny? Well, what about little Johnny? Go find little Johnny's real father.
Go find Big Johnny.
Go find exactly, Big Johnny. Like, just stop it. And definitely, you know what else irks me to no end? When women be knowing that there's a possibility that the guy's not the father and they name the child after the guy.
Trifling.
Like that's magically gonna make him the father all of a sudden because oh, well, he got the same name as you. That does not make him the father,
See, that's dangerous. You mess around and do that while he still got his mom in his life. Now you done made an enemy.
Oh my
Mama coming
gosh.
after that. Mama coming after her name. You know what I'm saying? She gonna charge.
I'm like, don't do that. Don't like, and they be so serious. Like, I named him after you, and he got the same Reeboks. And
Oh wow! I'm
like,
talking about the
what are you
same
talking
Reebok,
about?
not the black ones.
What are you talking about? He got the same Reeboks. He gotta be the father because he got the same coloring book that you colored out of when you was little. He got that same coloring book. That's how I know he yours. Like, what are
He
you
was born.
talking about?
He was born with dreadlocks. He's only yours.
What?
Who got that? Woman, it's something in there.
Like like it's crazy. But yes, definitely. I think it okay, as far as mentorship, I think if he wants to be part of the child's life to be a mentor, that would be great, even if after he finds out that he's
Right.
not the father. It will be good for him to be a mentor. If he got to step away from the picture, let's say the baby is like 2 years old, one or two, and he finds out and he says, I got to take some time, step away. Yeah, maybe he can come back in the picture like when the child is a little bit older and be a mentor, especially if he's a good dude and he's like about his business. Me personally, I like to have a nice network of male friends who are about their business and do what they're supposed to do, and
Right.
because then my son has a stronger network when he gets older
There you go.
of guys like he already has his dad, right?
Right.
But it also helps to have other male figures in his life to kind of like, because like let's say my son says, "Oh, I want to be an actor," and his dad don't know nothing about acting. I don't like. I'm in a musical, but I don't really know anything about acting. But I know my friend Molly, my best friend Molly, he's really great at acting. So I'm gonna put him on. Like
Right.
maybe you need to talk to Molly because he does that. You get what I'm saying? He can
Right.
give him
Right.
the
Right.
guidance in that field. So it's so much more than just and I and yeah, it's so much more than just being like, oh, well, I'm just gonna wash my hands of the whole situation because you bring something valuable to that child, whether you want to believe it or not. And I'm not saying you got to be there day in, day out, buy formula, buy diapers and stuff like if you know that that's not your child because at that time, if you didn't sign a birth certificate and you're not on the hook legally, you know, I mean, morally you might feel some type of way, but at the same time, you're not even on the hook morally either because you're not the father. So,
Huh.
um, but I'm saying if you can contribute to that child in a mentorship type of way, like let's say he says he wants to do something in the future, and or she says she wants to do something, and you're like, oh well, like the mom, I know the mom is going to feel type of way about contacting them, but women also don't be petty and hold out on your child, like as far as keeping them from people that can be those mentors because sometimes you gotta just swallow your pride and if you know that somebody is good in a certain field and you're not and you know you did the person wrong, just apologize. They're gonna take the apology the way they want to take the apology. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna choose to forgive you or not forgive you, but taking that first step and apologizing for the inconvenience in the first place is a big step too because a lot of people say that women don't apologize.
Right.
um
Yeah, that would
yeah,
allow
so that's
somebody to
that's
heal. If you apologize.
absolutely, absolutely. And forgiveness is not necessarily for the person that you're forgiving, it's for you.
Right.
So you might be like, okay, you know, it was wrong how you made me think that it was my baby and it's not my baby, but we gotta clear it up in enough time that I didn't get too attached. But what are you here for? And then she like, well, you know, he's wants to go into this field, and I know you're really great at that, and I will hope that you will want to be a mentor. And if you don't want to be a mentor for free, I'll pay you to be his mentor so that he can get on the right track in what he wants to do.
That's
You
solid.
get what I'm saying? So
That's solid.
you get what I'm saying? Like let's be real, because sometimes we can't. Women, as much as we want to think we can do it all, we can't do it all. We can't do
Yeah,
it all.
it's a little tough, like raising a male. Like, so for instance, I got a sister, right? And my mom said it was 10 times easier. She's 12 years older than me. She says 10 times easier raising her because you know her being a female, she could understand you. She was like, I kind of let you figure it out on your own because I didn't know what to do. So yeah, sometimes you need that male around to help guide that. You know that masculine energy, like you said.
So it's 10:15. I want to get into you because I want to just talk about you, Trevo, because you are our independent artist
Okay.
spotlight for the night. Before we jump into that, though, I want to say, guys, if y'all have any more comments about the social topic, make sure that when you watch the replay, which there is going to be a replay on my YouTube channel and also on my IGTV series, Think Different TV, if you got something you want to say about the topic, hashtag replay in the comments and speak your mind. You know, you got to type it out, though, but just speak your mind and let us know what you thought about the topic. Should a man, after finding out that the child is not his, still be in the picture? Yes or no? And then also, after that, maybe we'll revisit the topic one of these days and have some people on so they can discuss it verbally. All right.
Right.
Um, in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna jump into these sponsors right quick, because without these sponsors, Think Different TV, which is every Monday
Oh,
night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by the one and only LaShia, would not be made possible, and I wouldn't be able to bring it to viewers like you. So here's the sponsors. The sponsors are Anointed Ads. Anointed Ads is an award-winning graphic design and website company, 14 years in the making, over 100 websites created, including his own, which is www.anointedads.com. If you want to find out any more about Anointed Ads, you can go right to Anointed Ads right here on IG or on Facebook at ANOINTEDADS. All right. He has eye-catching designs that you just cannot deny. You just know that it's an anointed ad when you see it. And he's worked on plenty of things for me. He's done the flyer for Think Different TV. He's also done flyers for me in the past for my financial business. And when you're ready to have him to do a flyer for your business, for your website, whatever you need, honey, make sure you hit him up at 609-534-0237. His name is Phil. That's 609-534-0237. And guess what? When you mention Think Different TV, baby, he's going to take 15% off. So make sure you go ahead and hit up Anointed Ads. Okay.
shout out
And then
Phil.
our other and then our other sponsor is Euphoria Water, the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, baby. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, no additives, so refreshing, so good, and so good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, all right? Make sure you get your Euphoria Water today. Make sure you go to Euphoria Water right here on IG. That is UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area, you want to order some to be brought to your home, call Captain at 267-707-8279. Get that Euphoria Water, baby, today, all right? So refreshing. Let me take a sip.
Mm. Shout out them.
Yes. So
Making that
those are
water
our
sound good.
sponsors. Listen, honey, it's so refreshing. It's not a chore. It's really good for you. I'm on this health kick now. I've been eating my strawberries, my blueberries, eating my
Okay.
shallots. You know, trying to get on a healthy path. You know, and also you eat a lot of fruit. I'm not gonna get
Yeah,
into
hey,
it,
you ain't gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm a very organic person.
listen. Like, go chasing waterfalls. Oh, that's
You know
all
what I'm
I
saying?
got to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
all
we go.
right.
You gotta get an X-rated show for this one now. Uncensored show.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Maybe I do need to do an uncensored show because I be off the chain sometimes, honey.
Like Angela Yee do when she had people come in with all them wild questions. I'll be on
Yes. Shut up, BNA Island. Shut it up.
it.
But yeah, fruits are good for you. Fruits are very good for you. And men too. And men too. Because women, we don't like that salty stuff.
There you go. She want to taste mangoes, fellas. Mangoes peach. I
Yes.
sponsor that. I sponsor mango
Mangoes, watermelon. Okay, watermelon. Okay. We don't want to taste none of that salty stuff. Like making us feel like our cholesterol is rising every time we swallow. Like, ew. That's gross.
Fellas, mango
Like,
peach or kiwi strawberry. It ain't too harsh and it tastes amazing. And it works. And eat honey before you lay down with your lady. You'll thank me later. Eat a spoonful of honey. Not the little honey strip, a spoonful of organic honey.
you giving out tips? You nasty.
Just trying to help.
So let's kick this off. Let's kick this off, right?
Right.
So we got you on Trevo little fire, right? So so I want you to tell us, like, first of all, let's break this down.
Okay.
I like to call this thing "What's in the Name." So what's in the name? So what that means is you go by Trevo La Fire. So I want to know what inspired that name. Where's the inspiration coming from? Is it something you just thought of? Where it came from?
All right. Trevo came from actually just outside in the hood. They gave me that name. But I took it further and I broke it down. And you see the letters are TRIVO. And I'm very upfront with stuff, as you can see. So the real is very obvious. You know what I'm saying? And then LaFaya is hot. You know what I'm saying? So
The
it runs
real
together.
is very obvious. Yes.
I
Yes,
say what I
I love
mean.
it. I love it. I'm glad I didn't know that before the show because I can't be as surprised as I am right now because I'm like that is fire. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. So, how old are you? I know that you're from South Carolina, right?
Yes. Yes.
South Kakalaki. I got some
South
family in North
Kakalaki.
Kakalaki.
Yeah, you ain't too far, eh?
Oh yeah, not too far at all. Like pretty much cross the waters.
All
So,
right.
yeah, I
By the
got
water.
family down there. Well, I got family in Gastonia. I got family in Charlotte. Yup.
Oh, you in the
In fact,
mountains.
my cousin who's in the group June's Diary, she's from Gastonia.
See, what
Yup.
BNA, he's starting up. He's starting. I ain't do it. He's starting.
What?
He's talking about the sticks. Nah, I brought him down here one time, and he was shocked. Like how it looked down here. You know what I'm saying? He was shocked. You'll see. You got to
What
come
you
see one
mean?
day. It's real
Yeah, you know
country
what?
and
I will make it a what is it? An adventure to go down there one day.
okay. I got you. But yeah, it's very country. Like when you come through at night, it's not too many street lights. You see the houses are spread out. Everybody got their own properties. And he was like, it looks like a horror movie at night. That's what he said.
Well,
You'll see.
I know he not talking when he from Yaden, so
Jaden.
every time I go out there, I be like, ah! There's too many people around here. There's too much going on. It's too many people on top of each other. Like ew.
Oh,
Uh,
I don't like.
so that's why he wasn't used to it. That's why he wasn't used to it. It's like, no, let me stop playing. I love Yaden. I love Yaden. Yeah, I don't want y'all to be like, don't write me. Don't be like, oh, you hating on Yaden. No, I'm not hating on Yaden. I love Yaden. I wouldn't have I wouldn't have my bro. Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing Yaden. But anyway, yeah, so you're from South Carolina. How
Yes.
old are you, if you don't mind telling us how old you are?
Oh, I'm 28. That's all. 28 years
You're
young.
28. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, baby.
What can I
I
go
had my
for?
baby when I was 28.
What can I go for when you look at me? What's my age? If you just guessing.
So I was thinking like 24, 25.
Oh, I'm doing well. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad I shaved. Oh, man. Thank you.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I thought. That's what I thought. What I wanted to get into is what okay, who you are, what you do, and what do you want people to think of when they hear Trevo LaFire?
Okay. Who I am? One word. I am Trevo. I'm him. I'm in your face. I'm a rock star. That's my whole situation. It's not a persona. It's how I go by. I do things in a rock star way. Like for instance, your dad is a rock star. When you was talking earlier, you say he just does just how he wants it. That's a rock star. He don't need instructions. He's gonna get it done.
Hmm.
Um, what was the other part of the question, please?
Uh, he was like, I'm on a roll, but I forgot what the next thing
Yeah.
was. So it's who you are, what you do, and what you want people to think of when they hear Trevo LaFire.
Okay, what I do is I record, I perform from time to time. I pop out every now and then, get my thing on. I do graphics as well. I do my own graphics and graphics for other people. BNA, Chemo, P23, I Am Young P, South, a few people in the industry. I also work on submitting indie music to radio stations with Chemo. For the stations he works to, I bring in new talent sometimes. I might send him somebody that I heard of, and I just ship them there. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I do that, and I also work off commission because my producer builds websites. He's a website builder too, so I refer people and make commission sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's like, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Ew, I love that. So, what do you want people to think of when they hear Trevo LaFire?
The last part, literally, just think of fire. Fire is very exciting. It's hot. It makes you wonder, right? When you look at a fire, you always got a question. You know it's hot, but you wonder how hot it is, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I want people to know that I'm coming straight at you. What you're gonna get is exactly what you hear. Those lyrics are me. I want them to know um, I'm very kind-hearted. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind-hearted. I'm giving. I believe in universal law of attraction and all. And
Mm.
uh, um, whatever else they want to know, they just got to tune into those EPs and albums and singles. They got to just tap in.
Mm.
Yes.
So, I hear a lot of passion for what you do. You're very involved in music, and you do a lot of things involving music. Um, So I wanted to know, like, when it comes to that fire, there's something you said about fire, right? So fire is also unpredictable.
Yes.
It's unpredictable.
Uh-huh.
It could fizzle out, or it could burn rapidly, like in California. And when it comes to you as an artist, what I've noticed by listening to your music, you're consistent, but also you never give us the same thing twice.
Right. It's gonna be a different flow of fire each time. One might be a call one, but one might be a nice fireplace, and the next might be a California wildfire when you go to my next song. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over. BNA, he's been in the studio with me. It's wild. I don't
Absolutely,
I don't really go in with a
absolutely.
plan too much. I'm referring to your dad again. I go in just like that. Boards everywhere, nails and hammers, and then they start banging shit together until they, you know.
But I love that. You wonder why I love that? Because it's like it's refreshing. Okay, now what I mean by that is, typically when I listen to music nowadays, I stick to my 90s. I stick to my early 2000s. But you, sir, have brought me current. You, sir,
Mm.
have changed my ways as an old lady in this game and made me open my mind up and say, okay, I'm going to really listen and not just go off of, because you know, when you grow up listening to people like Busta Rhymes and Ludacris
Right.
and all of those people, and then you hear like the new age artists, it's a lot of people like, oh, I ain't trying to hear all that mumble rap. I'm not trying to hear all that.
They
And
get mad at the melodic parts and all that sometimes.
yeah, but it's like if you really listen to the message, you really listen to the message and not be hung up on, oh, this is not what I used to listen to back in my day. You never know. Like your mind could be completely open. I have a few favorites of yours. Like I got a few
Oh, I want
favorites
to
that
hear.
I was grooving to. Okay,
Let me
and
hear. I want to see what your taste is.
but wait a minute. Let me get to this.
Okay.
Cause we're not gonna, like BNA said, you downplaying yourself. We're not gonna do that, honey. We gonna put you on, okay? We're gonna let everybody know who
Okay.
Triple the Fire is,
Okay.
okay? So he has 3 EPs, 1 album, 21 singles, okay? And you probably didn't even count them. You probably didn't even count them. You probably wasn't even paying attention.
You did your homework. Oh my God.
I was like, and this is all within the span of like 2 years, but I know as an artist, it wasn't like you just came up with the stuff in the past 2 years. You've been working on this for some time.
Yes, I reinvented myself.
And another thing that I was like, he really likes the Japanese, the Asian culture. I want to say
Mm-hmm.
Asian culture. Because you talk a lot about Sensei and Karate Kid, and I was
Yes.
just like, okay. I was like, so we getting a lot of influences here. Even
Right.
in the music, you can hear it. Even in the production, you can hear it. Do you have like input in on the production as you're sitting there, like do they create the beat and you hear it later and you write to it, or are you there part of the creative process as they're doing the beat? Like, it was it like that on some songs and some songs not? I know I'm asking you a lot at one time, but this
No,
is like
we
good
gonna
enough.
keep it going. With certain songs, yeah, I sit down while people. I like to be in the room. I prefer it. You know what I'm saying? I prefer that. But with majority of songs have been like beat packs. People send me. And production wise, my engineer touches in them, and I'm sitting. I don't go in the booth. I sit right next to him to feel his energy, cause he gonna tell me when it's right or wrong. Cause he's listening. I'm just
Hmm.
creating. So I sit right next to him, and he'll either give me he'll be bopping, or he'll give me one of those. And
Like, are you serious?
yeah, Unc love me, but he'll be like, Trevo, what are you doing? All right, turn it off. Go sit down, get your head right, come back. But yeah, the creative process is wild. I like to be in the room with people. I love it because I create in madness. I guess is what you want to call it. There's no plans or nothing.
In chaos.
Yes,
Definitely in chaos, right?
full
So
chaos.
here's something else that I wanted to know. Like, how important is it having that that engineer that will tell you the truth about yourself?
120, 150% important. Because as artists, we create stuff and we might think everything is amazing. But it's good to have engineers around you that have been places. Like, for instance, my engineer, he's been nominated for the Grammys. He worked with Kurt Franklin. He's worked with Master P, with No Limit, and Cash Money in the late 90s. You know what I'm saying? And
Shout
he
them
was
out.
Uncle Marvin Music. Uncle Marv. Everybody know Uncle Marv getting down. He gonna touch it. Chemo done touch a few records too. Don't let Chemo sit here and be humble. He touched a few records too. He done been there. But yeah, those guys, I love having them in the room together. But it's very important, Shia. I promise you, as an artist, because like I said, you're gonna create so many different vibes. You don't want to put the wrong one out at the. It sounds crazy. The wrong one out at the right time, or the right one out at the wrong time. You don't want to do that because
Yeah.
it can really hurt you. You know, you're a creator, you're an artist. I've seen you get down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I definitely know all about that, honey. Like, so
And shout out Real from
can you?
Rockefeller. Yes, yes
Oh, Ralph
indeed.
from Rockefeller.
Yes, he's one of my OGs too. He be in the room with me. He be with Jay-Z. He's responsible for majority of the hooks on like Blueprint and stuff like that. He did that. He signs off on a
Oh,
lot of my
okay.
stuff. Yeah.
That is what's up. That's what's up. So you working with some major hitters. So ain't gonna be no more time before I see you at the Grammys. And, you gonna be up there like,
You know what I'm
and I want to
saying?
shout out Shia for,
Oh yeah, you coming on stage. You talking about shout out.
I
I'm
don't come
trying to I'm trying to
on stage
I'm trying to pull one of them cash monies when they bring like 45 people on stage except one award. I'll be short, I ain't up but like 5'9", I'll be just like Lil Wayne, just short, talking to my mic, and I'm gonna disappear through the crowd.
though. But when it comes to like, because I wanna make sure that I had these, because I didn't write these questions down. I'm just coming off the top.
Oh man.
So yeah, I know. Like it's some that I ask that are like regular, but I like to go along with what the conversation is, right?
Hmm.
So you talked about working with all these different heavy hitters and just you have, let's talk about the growth from from EP to EP, then your album, then you have another EP that you just released, The Rage. All right.
Mm.
So let's talk about your EPs. Your album was called Uncensored, right?
Yes.
Um
Can I tell you a secret about the rage before we go on?
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
I like secrets.
So the
We're gonna keep it
rage,
between me and you.
yes, indeed. But the rage, um, is from SoundCloud. See, I began during the pandemic. I jumped on SoundCloud because my other stuff, I was not ready to come major. So I said I need to build this audience on SoundCloud because the SoundCloud fan base is crazy with these cult followings. So
Mm-hmm.
I had requests, to be honest with you, from a few people that was like, "Could you please bring those tracks from SoundCloud to Spotify or Apple, please?" And I was like, all right. And it was like, man, it just sounds mad. It sounds raw. And I was like a rage, like a raging fire, huh? It's like, yeah. So I was like, the rage.
And the visual is crazy. If
Thank
anybody
you.
sees the cover, the actual cover art for the EP, The Rage, it's like, first of all, I was like, where's the title at? And it was like in your eyes. I was like, oh, there it is. Because my eyes on the nails. I was like, where's the title at? What's the name of the album? And I was like, oh,
That one
The
took me a few
Rage.
weeks. That one took me a few weeks.
But it also looked like you were on fire, but it was like burnt out, like I don't know how to explain, like the end of a cigarette when like the end of a,
Yeah,
like
or
that's what I was getting from.
like the desert when it's all cracked up and dried.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's after the fire. It's
yeah,
the rate. Yeah. You see? You caught
after the
on.
fire.
You caught on.
Yeah, so I'm really good with visuals, honey. I can tell you all day. I'm really good with visuals. So, the album Uncensored. So I want to actually talk because there was a gradual. What I seen. Actually, I listened to everything backwards. So like I added everything to a playlist and I just played everything. And I didn't shuffle it. I just played it.
Oh,
But
okay.
the very first thing that was playing was your most recent, and then it went backwards. So it was kind of like going into a time portal, going back, back,
Mm,
back, and
okay.
seeing. But I also noticed there was a lot of growth, even with you being consistent in your music. There was growth from that original EP all the way up to your most recent EP.
Yeah.
Um, Even though you said the recent EP was like already out somewhat, but I'll just tell you this, like it even in the sound quality and everything, like not saying that anything is wrong with the sound quality from the original EP, but it's like you became more comfortable with not comfortable. That's not a good word because we don't want to be comfortable.
Mm,
You became one with yourself. You knew who you were as an
yes,
artist, and now you are able to explore and create in you being that artist now. Like it's no more I'm trying to still figure myself out. It's like you know who you are as an artist, which is so important. So can you talk about that
yes.
process?
Okay, yeah, yeah. This is a good question. I think Princess with the Real asked me the same thing. All right. So the process of finding yourself. So when you know, as an artist, you start experimenting with everything. You want to try to sound like everybody until you find what's comfortable. But myself, I like to go into the old schools and pick. Like they showed me that's the key to this thing. You got to know what came before you to know what you got to put out. To keep going. So all the Sade's, the Prince, the James Brown, Curtis Mayfield, down to Easy E, Lil Wayne, and up to Thug right now. Like, um, the process is sick. um, it's hard to explain, but you just know when you're coming into yourself because it'll start free flowing. You won't have to write it down no more too much. And guessing. All artists go through that guessing phase where they start guessing. Is this how I'm supposed to do it? This how I'm supposed to be loud? Am I supposed to have the best ad libs? But you just got to be yourself, and eventually you'll form into who you're supposed to be. If you just keep working on it every day, you'll get it. It's like making it's some country stuff, but it's like making a pond or a river. You dig it, but over time it makes its own. It becomes its own body of water. You probably dug it, but it ain't start off how it's ending.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you, thank you.
So you're a poet. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of
I,
poetry. Like
I write a
you
little
doing that
bit.
spoken word.
I
You
wrote it. I
getting
wrote in my
all deep. You
past.
about to have me on my Love Jones, man. Like
Thank
I
you,
love it.
thank you, thank you. I did a little writing back in the day. I guess it helped with the music. To be honest with you, I believe it helped very much.
I could dig it. I could definitely dig it.
I think the first poem I wrote, no, first poem I got praised for, I was in English 4, and everybody did their poem. You know what I'm saying? They had to read in front of the class. And when everybody was reading, they got laughed at and booed and, oh, this is boring. When I got done, I looked up and the whole class was just like, and my teacher was sitting there too, like, wiping her face, like, did you just write that? And I was like, yeah, I didn't do it last night. I just wrote it before you called my name because my last name is Williams, so I was last on the list and I ain't want to get an F. She's like, you wrote that in 10 minutes? I was like, yeah. She was like, you're going to have a future in writing. I don't know what you're going to do, but it's going to be writing involved. So, yeah, I stuck with it.
Oh, so you pulled one of my numbers because I did that back in like what was it, third grade?
Ooh.
Third grade, I did the same exact thing, yo.
Mm-hmm. That's why we
But
jealous.
at least you wrote yours down. I took a piece of paper up there and I pretended like I was reading something the whole time, but I really wasn't.
Oh, you slick. Oh, no. Oh,
She
no.
was like, time to turn in your papers. I was like, I ain't got no paper to turn in. But you just did a whole thing. I was like, yeah, that was just off the top of the dome, honey. That
You
was off the top of the dome,
freestyling.
honey. I did that. So hold on, let me get my glasses because I feel a little blind right now.
Okay, okay.
There we go.
You came off the
Get my glasses
you came
on
off the freestyle.
because all right.
You did freestyle poetry. I gotta watch you. That means you're slick. I gotta watch
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It
you.
wasn't poetry. It wasn't poetry. It was like a whole assignment. Like we were supposed to write. Yo, listen, kids do not do that. Um, it was an assignment where we had to pretend like we was an inanimate object and talk about our life as an inanimate object. Yeah.
What object were you?
I was steps in the school. I just talked about like I was like people walk over me all day in, day out. Um, you know, I hear some of the deepest, darkest secrets. You know, I had somebody get sick on me once, like threw up
Mm.
on me, and it took forever to throw that sawdust down on top of me.
You went full observation mode. You remembered steps complete, like, and you freestyled that.
Yeah, and then at the end of it, everybody was like, sometimes people was laughing, they was cracking up and everything like that, and and um I think I threw in there like I especially hate when people come to me just so they can let out their farts and then keep on walking like I can't smell it.
Life in steps. Oh man, gum on the
Because I
shoe.
definitely did that a few times when I was younger. But I'm just saying, like, let me tell you, like, it's just it's crazy that when I was done, she was like, okay, let's hand in our papers. And then everybody walking, you know how you walk past the desk and
Mm-hmm.
you're on your way out the
And
class,
put it in
and
the
people was
tray.
dropping off their papers.
Yep.
They were dropping the papers off. And I smooth walked right past it. She was like, wait a minute, where's your paper at? And I was like, she's like, you just did your whole, you just read the whole thing. Where is it? And I was like, actually, the paper was blank. Of course, she called my mom and my dad after that, and then I was in trouble. But
Just can't be in trouble. You gotta give her an award. How you gonna get somebody in trouble for free? What?
because it was actually supposed to be a written assignment, so I understand. I'm not
Eh.
gonna.
Right.
Yeah, I know they was hating on the young lady, but it's okay. But back to
Yes.
you. So, um, what else did I want to ask you? So, like I said, the growth, the process, the process. What is your songwriting like? What is your process when you go into the studio? Like, what is your creative process?
I'm gonna look down here and make sure BNA and he fuck around and tell my whole process for real.
Ah!
Alright. But in my process of creating a song, usually I'm sitting home with the beat for a while. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit with it. I make my hooks in the shower. Be real with you.
Okay.
All my hooks are written in the shower or doing something in the bathroom. Cause the acoustics, they bounce very well for my voice. You know what I'm saying? Cause you heard it. My voice is light. When I get on the track, I get to singing and blah.
You be like, yeah, bloop.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit a high note and I gotta go.
You say I'll be in the bathroom. I was like, I've had writing sessions like that as well, but we ain't gonna get into all
It's the
that.
best material. It's like I'm releasing everything,
Yup,
if you want to call it
that's true.
that.
Definitely a relief. Definitely a
Yeah.
relief. What's up, Mikey T? Made it. Thank you for joining Think Different TV.
But
Um,
we get to writing in that bathroom, like I say, hooks in the shower. And then when I get in the studio, I usually record in the dark sometimes.
okay.
Yeah. I, I
Creating
record
that
in the dark.
ambiance.
Yeah. My producer, he's lighting, he has candles lit sometime or sage or dragonberry sage for me. Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get a little bougie. They pick at me for this. Chemo was there, and it was like, oh, look at this guy, 10 a.m. drinking sparkling water. He can't have regular water. You know what I'm saying? He got sparkling water and backwoods eating shrimp. Something's wrong with this kid. I was like, bro, I gotta make the song. I gotta be right.
Well, we are similar in the ways that I don't like the light being on too bright.
Right.
I dim it down. And I think there's a reason why you like the light off when you're doing your recording, because who needs the light when you the fire, like.
Facts, that's hard. Oh, you can't be around me. That's hard. Oh my God. All right, I'm back.
I'm a writer too, baby.
Okay, you
It's there. It's in me. It's in me.
you did that.
I can't go as hard as y'all do, but I
Oh no, you
definitely I
banging, you
raise it
banging.
off every once in a while.
You in the part. You banging. You in the part.
Awesome, awesome. And when I know I got your approval, I know it's everything. Cause let me just talk about how amazing you are, right? So you are not only a creative, you say you make money, like you do this, like you're fully immersed in this field, but
Yeah.
you're also really great at social media. Because I wanted to really talk about that. I
Oh,
wanted
thank
to
you.
get that, because it's hard being an artist back before social media and trying to break into this social media era, because
Uh-huh.
it's like we never really did this. We had CDs, we went out, we sold CD, like Ludacris always talk about how he sold CDs out of the trunk of his car, him and Jay-Z, like
Right.
that was their thing, that was their shtick, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like you walking around selling what? There's no CDs. There's like digital downloads.
Right.
Everything is digital. Get from getting people to hear your digital, from you promoting your digital download to them actually going and downloading the music, like that process, getting from here to there. And sometimes as an artist, we get so caught up in our artistry, and the old age people that don't know how to really use social media to their benefit. The thing that they think is, oh, if I just put a song up there, if I just do this, people are going to naturally gravitate, or it's a music page, so everything is going to be music, 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 which is not the way. So can you really give them a little one-on-one social media 101, about how you are, like, because you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, I'm sure you're on Twitter, I'm sure you probably got a Snapchat, like
Yes.
there's a lot going on. Are you on Twitch too? You on Twitch?
No, I used to be on Twitch when I had a PlayStation 4, but they wouldn't let me host when I had the Grand Theft Auto sessions. And I used to have people
uh
in there listening to music and stuff, and I was like, I want to Twitch, but they said I needed an Xbox at the time. PlayStation wasn't doing it. So
um
if I get it back going, oh, I'll be on there too. Believe that.
are you on Pokecha?
I don't even know what that is. You put me
So
on.
so Pokecha is like a base where it's only live videos. It's only you doing live broadcasts day in, day out. You can go live all for 24 hours straight.
What? No, no,
Yeah,
no turn off.
no cutoff.
Okay.
You can do an audio broadcast, or you could do a visual broadcast, whatever you want to do. I know people that go in there do audio broadcasts. They play music and stuff like that. They also talk to people as they come on, like, hey, how's your day going? This and that third, while they have the music playing in the background.
Right.
When it comes to the visual, like what I do when I'm on Pokecha is I sing like a whole song, with the music playing and everything. And I've created a following on Pokecha. So that might be something you want to look into if you want,
Hey.
like, let's say you want to do a listening party, because I know someone has something dropping tomorrow. But we gonna get into that
You
later.
know what I'm saying?
It
Spit that.
does. So can we talk about? But before we even get to that, because I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. But yeah, can we talk about the social media? You as a social media boss, what you do?
I sell personality, basically. You have to sell. Nowadays, you can have the best music in the world. These people want to be able to touch you. They want to be able to relate to you, see what you're doing, what you're eating. They want to, like the other day, I went live on TikTok at like 7 in the morning, had 400 people, and I was asking them what kind of coffee y'all like to drink. How y'all like y'all coffee? Something just that simple, like engaging with your people. You gotta engage with people because nowadays, like I said, you can sell all this music. You can have a catalog of 100 songs, but if those people don't see you and see some of them selves in you, they're not even gonna click it. You'll have the
Mm,
best unheard songs in the world.
mm.
You gotta sell
That is so
yourself.
deep.
Yeah, you gotta sell the whole part of yourself, like not your soul. As people might be thinking, they looking on here, might be getting a little crazy, but you sell your likings, basically your likings and your. Don't try to put the dislikes out there too much because it's gonna catch the wrong attention. People love
Hmm.
negativity. Just keep putting positive stuff out there and be yourself. Don't try to make content that's not yourself because it's gonna show. When that camera shows the truth. So you could tell when somebody's
Absolutely.
being natural or when they're bullshitting around. But you gotta, as an artist, you gotta be on TikTok. A lot of people don't want to do it. You have to be on there. That's the biggest platform. That's where the labels is looking. That's where everybody and their mother, grandmother, everybody's going to TikTok. So you can post it on IG, Facebook, Twitter, all you want. If that thing ain't touching TikTok, you might as well take a nap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for a while, man, I was holding off.
Oh, I did
I
too.
was holding off. I was like, do I really want to do this TikTok thing? Because my thing is, anything I'll do, anything worth doing is worth doing well.
Right.
And I always say, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to put 100% into it. I'm not going to half step it.
Facts. Big
So
facts.
I always felt like TikTok was one of those things, like once you get in, just like poker chip. When you get into that realm, honey, you can't just be a poster every once in a blue moon. You got to be on there. You got to
Yeah.
like let people see you
It's
because
it's like the
it
news.
might be you might be posting video after video after video after video, and then the simplest video you be like you just put out there, and then it just go viral just off of some random stuff, and you don't even know why. But it's now people is getting that attention to your TikTok. People are seeing other things that you have going on,
Thank you.
and then people are more likely to follow you, get to know you as a person. If you sell products, they might want to buy your products. If you have a service, they might want to, partake in your service. All these different things that I didn't realize was in this world of TikTok that now I'm like fully immersed. I'm in there. Like I'm in there. Once you in there, y'all, you in there.
For
Like
good.
it's like you're part of the family. The only way out of the family is through death.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that's the only. That's it. That's it, honey. But my thing is with TikTok too, and I'm gonna tell you something about TikTok. Okay, something I just did today,
Mhm.
early morning today. Now, on IG and Facebook and a lot of these different platforms, they always say, well, promote your ads,
Yes.
put out an ad or whatever.
Mhm.
And so you like, okay, so with Facebook, you'll put some money into it, and then you may not get the likes or the follows or the comments or anything that
Oh,
you might
TikTok
have.
delivers.
TikTok delivers, honey. What? TikTok ain't playing no games.
Matter of
Okay, let me
fact.
tell you. I put a video up. I'm sure you saw it. I'm sure you saw
Mhm.
it. The one where I'm harmonizing with myself and I'm
Mhm.
doing the Music Soul Child song, right?
Right.
So I said this is a good video to try to promote. It ain't too fancy. I'm not doing too much. I'm just singing. I'm just doing what I do. I'm not doing no extra frills and nothing like that. I'm not talking. I'm just singing. So I
Right.
said, all right, this is going to be the perfect video to promote because choosing which video to promote is also very key too. So you don't
Ooh.
want to just spend money putting out just a random video that's like, what? Like, why did you even put this out? I was like, this showcases my vocal ability. This shows that I can harmonize with myself. It shows, like I'm a regular, like
Right.
I'm no makeup, no, I'm all natural. Well, not tonight. I got some makeup on because I had to get fancy for you.
You fly.
So
You fly. You fly. I love it.
So I said, okay, let me put it up there, right? I
Mhm.
literally, when I did that first video, where it was just the bass, the melody.
Right.
I was outside of my job on the street. I had to wait until like cars passed by and wasn't making a lot of noise for me to do it. And this was like 2 something in the morning
Oh, you
because I
cut
work
that.
overnight.
You didn't cut that in the room. You cut that out and about in the open.
Out and about in the open.
Oh, you got some
All
good
right.
vocal training then.
Th-
Okay.
and then this too, honey. This was what did it.
Ooh.
The earphone. So I was like, okay. I was like, I like how this sound and everything. So when I got home, so that's why the other one I look a little bit more rough because this is like when I got off. I was like, oh my gosh, finally got off work. So I get home and I just kept listening to it over and over and over again, like superb, excellent, right? But then I was like, I hear all these harmony parts. So I was like, I wonder, can I do a harmony part over this? And it sound good, like, cause with Instagram, their sound is not really that great.
Right.
Like you might record something and you might be like, okay, that was perfect. And then you listen back and it's like, and then you listen back and it's like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it sound like that. So on TikTok, I love that if you have the original audio of the video, you can kind of like
Maneuver it.
adjust, maneuver and everything. Like it's perfect. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I needed my whole life, and I just didn't know it. And then I did the harmony part. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna just let it float out. But then when they kept saying promote it, promote your video, promote your video. So I was like, all right, let me try it. I promoted it, $20. Best $20 I ever spent in my life. Best $20. What's up, Arson215? Best $20 I ever spent in my life because within the span, it hasn't even been 24 hours, but I already got over 200 likes on that video. What?
Yeah, see,
TikTok, let me find out about the best of wide open for you, honey.
you done
like,
made. Hey, I'm dead. You done made somebody's FYP page, the For You page. You made it. That's what it is. You on that page. And TikTok
that's awesome.
I'm talking about you. You made somebody's FYP page. That's what's happening.
Oh.
With that 200.
Oh.
Yeah, you're on there. You're on mine though, by the way. You're there. When I scroll, you're there. So, I see you when I wake up in the morning.
Awesome. Mama, I made it. That's it. I'm famous. That's it. I don't gotta do this no more. Let me go.
Oh.
Let me go quit my job. I didn't do that no more. I'm TikTok famous now.
Oh,
Hold my calls. You talk to Louis. Louis, you talk to me.
Bring my Rolls Royce around. I'm feeling very Rolls Roycey today.
Yo, but okay, so TikTok definitely delivers, honey. So I wanted you to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track, but definitely talk about that. How that works for you, how it's been helping you further your music and everything, and how relating to your crowd. You said 400 people jumped onto you. Oh my gosh! Like,
yes.
okay, yes. Definitely put me on the game. Let me get my book. I'm gonna take some notes.
All right, okay. So the key to that live situation is just have a following of over 1,000 people or so. That's all you need. You need 1,000 to go live, regardless. I accidentally went viral. I was gonna do the $20 promotion that you're talking about. Shia, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is straight up. I was looking at it and I fell asleep before I did the promo. And when I woke up, the video that I was gonna select the promo had like at the time I think it had 45,000. And with over like 3 or 4 weeks, it hit 1 million. And I was like 2 million, 3, 4. Now it's at 5.7 million. And I'm like, that wasn't even my promo. I wasn't supposed to put that. I didn't put no promo. I just accidentally fell asleep with the right energy, but the wrong video up when I fell asleep. If I would have fell asleep to one of my videos playing, I probably would have had the 5.7 mil on mine. But Yeah, but I got a secret system of hashtags. I do hashtags, a lot of duets, and I don't blow people's pages up a lot, but I commit to their content when I like them. I commit. I start like you'll start seeing me. You'll be like, "Dang, Trevo's up commenting on my stuff 2 in the morning." Yeah, I'm not asleep. I'm just gonna tear your comments up one night, and that's gonna cause your
Mm-hmm.
fans to see me. Now they're like, "Who is this?" So I probably just gained 200 or 300 people off somebody's comments, or make a funny comment. I like to make funny comments. Try to, like you say, personality sells. Put your personality everywhere. Make sure it's a good one.
Well, you said that. I'm just
Oh,
taking notes.
but okay, yeah. You gotta post every day. You need to post every single day. If you miss a day, make up for it. I'll mess around and miss 3 days and do 10 videos on Sunday.
That's how I've been doing it. Cause I work, I work overnight, and that's at the tail end of the
Mm-hmm.
week. So when everybody's out, partying and everything popping, I'll be at work. So then I'll be like, but then I'm starting to get to the point at my job where I'm making time to
Yes.
go, because I fell in love with duets, honey, and that's
Hey.
right up my alley. Getting on, shout out to the guy, oh my gosh, Nick. I think that's what his name is, Nick, the guy that I be doing all the duets with. Shout out to him, cause the way he played the piano, honey.
Yeah, he be
Nick
serving.
Bradley,
He
that's
be
what his
on they
name is.
serving. He be on they serving with that piano.
Yeah, Nick Bradley, that's what his name is. Shout
Okay.
out to him on TikTok,
Young
because
P. Shout out Young P as well. That's another good
Young
brother.
P. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I saw Young P on here. Definitely, yeah. Shout out to that, because doing that, getting them duets done, and getting more. Um, I'm becoming more aware of the artist that I am and
Mm.
what kind of content I want to put out there. And at first, I was a little like, I get a little discouraged at time, because there's people that sing, honey, and they be singing, and they don't consider my singing, because
Ah,
it's
same.
it's it's raw. It is it's very raw. I will say that. So people are not. I'm more like a classic R&B type of person, and people are not used to that, or they're not, or
Okay.
they don't want to hear that anymore. So I have to find something that's, shall we say, contemporary, or yeah, contemporary, something that people know. Like I did Diamonds by Rihanna.
That's one of my.
Just something real, like,
Oh, I'm glad you said that. You heard my song Diamonds? That
yes.
inspired it.
I heard Diamonds, and I heard Blue Diamonds, and I heard like, I heard Rockstar, I heard Rockstar too. Yeah, but I love, like, that it wasn't like about the same thing, like Rockstar too. I was like, okay, I saw the titles and I was like, okay, and then Rockstar is about the woman, she want to be a rock star, and then Rockstar 2 is like, you're like a rock star yourself. I don't know if I hope I'm not getting it wrong. But I really wanted to make sure I did my homework and really listen.
Now you're getting there because Rockstar One was a party. Two was me admitting I'm a rock star to her, and she it came out in the wrong order. She wanna fuck a rock star was more of a it's pretty basic. You know what I'm saying? She done found out you're a rock star, so now she's like, come here. Yeah.
So, um, yeah, more about the social media. So you said you went viral, and then it started gaining attraction to your page, and then it just took off like a rocket. And then, how was that to you? Like, was your phone going off every 2 seconds? You was like, what the hell is going on? Like,
Oh, all right. Some of my closest people would tell you, even P would tell you, I removed TikTok from my phone for a month because I had like every time I went on, like every hour, I had 99 plus notifications. I couldn't even see half. I was just scrolling like, I don't know these people. I can't possibly follow everybody back. And I was like, oh my God, my phone just wouldn't stop. Like, so I removed it for a month. And then I was like, okay, cool. I brought it back. And then it was still going ham. It was only on 2 million at the time. So it kept going. So I removed it for another month. And then I was like, well, I'm being crazy. I need to capitalize on this. So then I started giving them my comedy material. I started acting up and doing skits and this and that. They're showing my personality. So I was like, y'all going to feed off this, like you say, have one lead video and let it fund the rest of them. It's just going to, it's going to snowball a domino effect. And before you know it, every one of your videos is going to, at the least, is going to have like 200 at the least. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. And don't follow everybody back. Because it's a lot of spam accounts, man. You start seeing a bunch of people following them names and them weird behind names, leave them alone because they're spam accounts, and too many spam accounts will have your page deleted. I had one before this. This is my second TikTok. My first one had 5K followers.
Wow.
And I got violated for community stuff because it was my first time on there and I was pushing the limit. I wanted to see what to get me in trouble, how far I can go, what I can say, what I can't say, what kind of gestures. And I got put out of there in probably about 3-4 months, 5K followers. And I was upset because I make money off TikTok through my distribution deal. I get paid for TikTok and Instagram and all that. So I was like, I'm not making a lot off TikTok, but did I just lose that? Oh man. So I waited. Then I created another one. That's where relationships. A lot of my friends are having relationship issues at the time. And I was like, I'm going to make posters about relationship problems that I'm hearing. And I see videos. So I seen one on Instagram and I literally screen recorded it. Didn't know who it came from. I screen recorded it, hashtagged it up the right way about relationships, relatable, For You page, problems, relationship problems, solving. Just certain time because it's around like February type stuff, you know. It's November to February. Everybody's cuddling, even if they ain't cuddling with the right person. They cuddled up with somebody. Wrong person. I don't know, but you know. So I did that, and like I said, it took off. So when I realized who my audience was, I started catering to them. I didn't do what I wanted to do because that's my audience. You got to get them what they want. They're here to see what they already saw in the commercial. So if you're McDonald's and you advertising fries, I don't expect to get there and you got steak sandwiches and filet mignon. I expect to see them fries and burgers that you had in the commercial. So yeah, you gotta work it basically. Like what you're doing, like you're working it. You use the promotion already. That's key. A lot of people skip over that. Duets.
Well, I ain't scared to spend no money, honey.
They scared to do duets for some reason. I don't know why they're scared. Like they don't want to interact with people. They just want to do single stuff on there. And I'd be like, you know, teams get the job done, right? I've never seen one single person be successful. Everything has a team. Even if it looks like one person, I'm guaranteed it's about 50 people working behind him behind the scenes you don't see. They don't want their credit, but they're getting their royalties. They're working. So you got to.
That's what I want to talk about. Oh, you just threw a lot. I got another question. Just throw it out at you real quick.
Okay.
Your team. Like, you got a crazy team. You got a lot of people on your team. And I know I want you to shout them out because it's major, it's crucial, it's like everything. The team you have backing you, like it can make you or break you sometimes, the team that you have. And right now you're working with an all-star team. So can you like shout out those people, please?
Okay, I don't want to miss nobody. It's like one of those award speeches.
But you got time here. I'm not going to play the music on you.
Okay. Drop the curtain. Shout out Uncle Marvin, of course. Shout out Real. Shout out Just 7 DJs. I am DJ Chemo. Shout out BNA. He's part of the team as well. Femme Fatale. You seen Corey J. They're part of the team. I am Young P. Big part of the team. He came from Maryland. That's when I first met him. I wanted to do a feature, and I was going to send him the song, and he drove down here. He became family.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Shout out to him. Shout out to DJ South. South is the one that has done majority of, like, the Trap House on the Hill stuff. Yeah, South got credit such as like 21 Savage and G Herbo with them. So I'm blessed to be working with him. Shout out Hit Griffey, Astro, my producers, Astro. Golly.
Think of people you done collabs with. Hayes.
Shout out Hayes for Showski. That's a deliver. He delivers. Shout out Hayes. Shout out my girl Icy and Lenny. She's fire too. I got some stuff coming with her. She's got it in the vault.
Okay.
Shout out Greedy G, free top shotter. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna discuss that stuff here on the show, but shout out those guys. Shout out Pluto, EBE, the whole EBE team. Shout out my boy T4. He puts together the shows down here in South Carolina sometimes. Yeah, he puts together some big events. Shout out Studio 3. I'm going to be working with them soon. The Real Smooth, I Am Young P. That's his team. We're a family. We share a team sometimes. But, yeah, shout out them. Shout out the whole RX. Shout out Fortress Records, too. Pretty B.I. That's my guy. That's my brother from another two. Shout out Pretty B.I. Fortress Records. And Angel Farrakay. I can't say her name correctly. I never said it right. I've known her for probably like 3-4 months and still can't say it. But shout out Angel. Shout out once again, shout out Uncle Marvin, and shout out his wife Chris for real too, because she's the one who personally like hand selected me. I was started in a group, and she said he's not the most talented in the group, but he's got a personality. And that's how you can build talent and all that. She was like, he's got personality, he's got time, and he's willing to put in time. So shout out them. Shout out the whole Coat Road record situation. Just Savvy DJs, JBE Home. Shout out Official Street Madness Radio. That was my first radio station I ever worked for in certain situations. Shout out The Grind in Miami too. And shout out, what is it called? It's one in Philly. Hype City. Shout out Hype City. Yeah, they spin my stuff too. They're good people. I like them. Yeah. But yeah. I think that's Sound Cartel as well. Can't forget Sound Cartel. They the ones who helped me develop this sound. I entered a song every week in their contest to get feedback every week. I came with a song whether I won or lost. I won 3 times, but I lost maybe 15 times. Those 3 victories, they were worth it.
See, this is so awesome. I'm learning more and more about you, and I just love it. Like, cause this is how I met Trevo. I heard Trevo. I didn't see him. I didn't know what you looked like. I just heard you because you was on the Pandemic The Cure, the remix.
Yes.
And DJ Chemo, shout out to DJ Chemo, he kept saying over and over, yo, Trevo that guy, he's that guy. Like,
met during the pandemic,
and he kept saying that, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta meet this guy. So when we was doing the interview with DJ Chemo, make sure y'all check that out. That was episode 20. Trevo, you was on and you was watching the whole process and you was chiming and you was commenting and everything like that. And all I kept saying was, as long as I've known DJ Chemo, this years, I said, this is the first time that somebody really like showed out and really was like there and was not looking to get any like shout outs or anything like that, was just there. You get what I'm saying? And it's hard to come by those type of people that are day ones. Like, your day ones don't have to be people that you knew from the womb. It could be people that they never, like DJ Chemo said, that never switched up since you met them.
Thanks.
And I do get that from you. I get that energy. Like you're just that guy that is you're not only about producing stuff for yourself and making sure you get yourself out there, but you're also about helping others get to their next level as
Facts.
well. Which when it comes to being in the industry, is not always about, I think Steve Harvey said it best. He said it's not always about, what you've done in your life. It's how many people you've touched, how many people you've
Right, because they're
helped
gonna come
in your
eventually. They're
life.
gonna come back and they're gonna pull somebody's gonna pull you up and be like, "Remember, in such and such where you made a cover or you did this, like an interview or anything." They'd be like, "Remember that? I really appreciate that. Would you come on the biggest platform I have?" And you'd be sitting home like, "Me? Okay." And you don't think nothing of it when you're doing it because you're just doing it for greatness. Like Chemo, I love Chemo for what he did. He called me. Um, this was right before that King Von situation happened too, so it was real tight in Atlanta down that way. I was supposed to
Mhm.
perform in Jonesboro. That's where Thug is. Thug is. I was supposed to come
Mhm.
out there and perform, but that shoot happened at that hookah club, and that wasn't too far from the spot, I guess. So it was still hot down there. So Chemo ended up moving the venue to East Atlanta Zone 6. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I heard about it, but I never been. So when I got there, Chemo showed me so much love, Shia. Like, I came through the door, and the security was on point. I brought my own security with me. Like, I brought a homie with me. He's dang, maybe like 275 down there, 6'6", 6'7". He was towering over me, but I needed him because I'm like 5'9" with jewelry on. So I needed him when I stepped out. But when I walked up to Chemo, literally, I sat, I went by these girls at first. I guess they didn't know who I was or what I was there for. And at first, they were ignoring me or whatever, blase, blase. I was rolling up in the club. That's where the love my back was. I don't drink. So I was rolling up in the club. Boom, bam. Before I hit the stage, watching all the other people go. Because they had a contest going on. But I was a special artist. I was the guest. I wasn't in the contest. So I'm sitting in
Oh,
the
okay.
VIP part. And the security comes and get the ladies that's sitting next to me. And they're like, yeah, come on. You can't sit by him. So now all of a sudden, everybody's heads on a swivel. Like, who is he? Well, who is that? Who is he? And Chemo was just so lovely. Like he sent a bartender to my table, even though I didn't drink. And I was like, bro, all right, everybody with me. Y'all can have my tabs on drinks. I'm not drinking. Y'all can have that. So we did that part. And then he asked me, like most DJs will tell you, you're going on at this time, be ready. He was like, what time are you ready to go on? I said, what? He said, yeah, just chill and relax, bro. You can have your water. You want something to eat, roll up, smoke. I'm the only person in the club allowed to smoke. Nobody else is smoking. This is a non-smoking situation. But the club owner walks up to me and is like, oh, yeah, you can smoke. Go ahead. Here's an ashtray. So I got this. I got it foggy as I don't know what in there. I got it looking stupid. My ambiance is, I'm on fire wherever I go. So Chemo gave me so much chemistry. He made me comfortable on stage. Like I had this habit. I look at the DJs and tell them when to change the song. He was changing before I even looked back. You know what I'm saying? And he showed so much love that day. And he showed love before that. Like when the pandemic came up, that's when I met him. He was doing spins from the house. And he was like, all right, send me something. So I sent him a song called I Don't Give No Fuck. And he was like, man, get the hell out of here. Send me more. So I started flooding. And that's when he was like, please come to Atlanta. And then when I was on the way there, like I ain't gonna lie, I did some slimy crooked stuff to get there. I made sure I got there because he told me people were backing out and people weren't showing. I'm 3 hours away at the time. The way I was getting there got canceled. So at the time I was dating this girl and I told her what was going on. And she was like, all right, I'm in some people I know. I got to go to work. I can't make it. I make it. But she was like, I'm going to send some people. So she sent some people to pick me up, and they rode basically 7 hours to Atlanta with me. We sped all the way there, and I made it there like 2 hours before stage time. And he was like, bro, man, you solid. You solid for that. He was like, you ain't had to show up. And I was like, I told you I was going to be there. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to do what I got to do. Like I said, I did some slimy, crooked stuff to get there, but I got there. Yeah, but long story short, when I got back, I found out. I was like, yeah, what happened to those people? It's like, yeah, they're in jail. I said, what you mean? Yeah, that was a stolen car. I said, oh, that puts a stamp on trap rapper right there. Bring all his polos to the show. But yeah, that was me, my introduction to chemo, and since then, he sent me verses, and the first verse, Walk and Lick, is the first one he loved. And I sent that back so late, I thought he was going to tell me, boy, get the hell out my face. I was scared. I sent it like a week before the album that he was making was due. I had the song for like 3 months, but I had so much stuff piled up that I just kept pushing it back. And when I finally did it, I record quick. It don't take me long. I do a whole song in, but the ad libs and the vocals in about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I pumped that song out, shot it to him, and he loved it since then. He was like, bro, I love your delivery. This is so like unpredictable. Since then, we've been locked in because he likes the unpredictability. He knows every time he never getting the last guy he got. He's going to get a friend and he's going to get a person.
So that's what I was noticing. I was like, wow, like you I keep hitting these headphones. Like I got to get on your wave and have the Bluetooths. But I keep hitting the cord.
I got the cord. I took them out.
I thought oh, okay. All right.
I'm quick with it. I took them. You went to go get the sonogram. Boop, boop.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, because it looked like you got what you call it. Okay, remember I was just seeing things, but yeah, I was just looking at just all the different songs, and I noticed that you do have a lot of collabs with DJ Chemo, and.
Oh, I'm gonna have some of that guy right also there. Juan Marco too. He's hard. Shout out.
Oh, Juan Marco, what's up, Juan Marco? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. I appreciate you. The crazy thing about it is that I love your collabs, but it's not. You know how some artists you gotta listen to them do a collab with somebody because you can't listen to them by themselves.
Yeah.
But no, that is not that way with you. Like, it don't matter if you're doing a song by yourself or you collabing with somebody or if you just going a hut in the background. It don't even matter. Like, it's going to be fire either way. Like, everything that you have, your entire catalog that I've heard so far, which is still one more coming, apparently, tomorrow.
12 o'clock tonight. Love, Drugs, and Guitar.
12 o'clock tonight.
I wrote that hard. That's all me. I wrote it with a broken heart. I'll open up to you. Bad relationship, dog died, everything. Made a perfect song.
Say that song again. It's dropping at 12 midnight.
12 midnight. Love, Drugs, and Guitars on all platforms. Y'all gonna get my open side. Because y'all always get the rock star on the trap side, so I'm gonna open up for you.
And I saw you playing the guitar. I'm like, okay.
I'm learning.
Okay. Let me find out. And it's not a prop, is it? You really play, right?
No, I wish I did. I'm learning. I really want to teach myself. You remember that year Lil Wayne did Summer Jam and he did Prostitute Flame live with the guitar?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you've been in love ever since, huh?
I'm going for that same situation. I just got to learn it, though. But
who are your influences when it comes to your music?
All right. Full rundown?
Full rundown. If you have time, honey, I'm here.
Oh, I got plenty of time. Okay. Um, like I said, Sade, James Brown, Curtis Mayfield, Little Richard is an influence on me when it comes to ad libs. Little Richard taught me how to do ad libs without caring what people think. Easy E, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, and of course Young Thug, of course.
There you go.
Any
Full
more?
rundown.
I'm trying to think of anybody else that really drives me when it. What's that? Taylor Swift. She's hard. That sounds. That's a curveball, but she's hard.
That was a real big curveball because you was like that, and then you said Taylor Swift. I'm like,
yeah. You ever heard that song called
what?
Blank Space?
I haven't, but now I'm gonna go check it out because you might be on to something.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them. That's one of them. Pour up your wine, sit back, and that's one of them. Taylor Swift,
Definitely.
Minnie Riperton. Minnie Riperton is hard. Inside My Love, Loving You. I love her voice because she can go as high as ever, like Mariah Carey. That's where she get it from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's where Mariah gets it from. Minnie Riperton, I believe.
Mariah gets it from, yep, that whistle.
Yeah.
Did you know that Minnie Riperton is the mother of the young lady who played she was on SNL, but she was also on Grown Ups as the why can't I think of her name? Because her last name is not Riperton or anything like that, but it's she also does the commercials for like Seventh Generation and you ever seen Grown Ups?
I've seen.
You ever see Grown Ups?
I've seen the first one.
Remember the pregnant one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Minnie Riperton's
Chris Rock's wife from the movie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Minnie Riperton's daughter.
Get out of here.
Yup. That's her daughter.
Know that.
Yup.
Dang. I gotta go look at it.
Yeah, she lost her mom. She lost her mom when she was really young. So yeah. Minnie Riperton passed away a long time ago.
Yeah.
But definitely, that's her mom. That's her mom.
Oh. Dang. I gotta see the resemblance. I gotta go back and look at the photos now.
Yeah, she look a lot like her dad.
Yeah, bro. She's talking about Chris Rock's wife, and her. I didn't know. She's teaching me something right now.
Yep. So let's see. What else I want to ask? Because I want to jump into
Young P is here. I ain't want to interrupt you, but shout out Stonerville as well. You know what I'm saying?
Stonerville?
Stonerville. STONAVILLE. They always keep me in the latest drip. Now, all the stoner apparel. If you're a smoker, cannabis, consumer, edibles, these are your people. Please go to Stonerville website and shop today. I stamped that.
Ew. I like that. That quick drip, real quick. Quick drip.
Yeah, that's the CEO right there.
Shout out Young P, Stonerville. Right here on IG, right?
Yes, indeed.
IG and everywhere. So, like I said, I have my favorites on each individual project. Okay. I kind of wish that I could just turn this into a whole listening session, but I usually pick like 2, but I want to do 3 because I feel like, but it's going to be hard because I have a lot more than 3 that I like and love. So I'm just going to start from, so many good ones. All right. So I really like this one because
I'm gonna see what Trevo you like. Let's see what Trevo you into.
Okay. I like this song because it's very reminiscent of T-Pain's song, and this is why I say that, because it's like the the concept. So he has a song that's like, who the heck is that?
Oh yeah.
Da-da-da-da. Like, yeah. So
Put up to the clip the spread on special like who the is
who the heck
that?
is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I won't play who that.
Oh,
All right.
okay, okay.
So okay, okay. Here we go. Riches on the stretcher, now I'm flex all in the building. See you later, alligator, I can miss it. I'm really from the trap, use a red roll in the kitchen. Yeah, oh. I say, who ain't getting money, who you motherfucking kidding? If it's up, then it's up, down, motherfucking way. We get the brother like the Pacers and the Pistons. Send the addict, get the drop, and we gon' spin it. Spin around and book a T like, can you dig it? I wish a motherfucker would have read it. Took the words out my mouth just like a motherfucking dentist. I'm on my two chain shit, you know it's mine, then I spend it. On my Luke Kane shit, I'm so fly, they wanna kick it. On my super fly shit, I got a house full of bitch. Shit, got a mix melody, I'm trying to learn. Got a Bobby on my still dancing in the kitchen. Been a Roy for the market, shit, dancing from a distance. I'm in the office, been good, I'm getting mine like a little whiskey. I've been pouring all this drink, got me motherfucking trippin'. Double cup, got me tipsy, now they wonder what I'm sippin'. On my Rick James shit, got me drippin' in Vinci. Who that there? Who that there? Lot of diamonds from my neck, they like, who that there? Yeah, who that there? Yeah, who that there? Bitch, I'm looking like a chick, they like, who that there? Who that there? Yeah, who that there? Got your flashy on the sweats, they like, who that there? Hey, who that there? Who that there? We getting money over here, they like, who that there? And another thing that I like about the song, so that was who that was one of your singles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A few things. I love the cover art. All right. I
Oh, thank
love
you.
like I love that. Cause it's like you can't really make out who it is. And I think that's
Mm-hmm.
what the whole concept is. It's like a lot of different influences. You mentioned a lot of names. You was putting a lot of names in there. You had, Two Chainz. You definitely shout out Two Chainz. You had Little Richard in there. You said that was one of your influences.
Mm-hmm.
So I like how you put all that in a song, and then it's like, and then it's. I love it. It's refreshing because it's like you said so much, and you know how they say. Remember the movie A Thousand Words?
Oh, yes.
And it's like you drop a lot of gems, and you don't need a lot of time to do it.
You're hitting on the point. Facts. I have some of the shortest songs in the world.
It's like you say so much. This is like, you're like, wait a minute. I gotta run that back because it can't be over that fast.
Hey,
But
don't be
that
telling people
also
my
calls
tactics.
to but it also calls to like you being mindful of the market that you want to hear your music and want to relate to your music too, because sometimes you don't need a lot of time to say what you got to say. I'm the type of person I'll be like, get straight to the point. If I ask you a yes
Right.
or no question, don't give me an all around with, because I hate my brother do this. I'll be like, brother, are you gonna come over? Well, you know what I gotta do. Yes or no? What is it?
Yeah, see?
Yes or no?
See?
So I'm the type of person you gotta be straight to the point with me, because you gonna lose my interest, okay?
There
And
you go.
I love like you put all your influences in that song, but you didn't make it all crazy like discombobulated where people couldn't understand what you were saying. Like I understand everything that you were saying, and then you put something really catchy at the tail end. So even if people didn't catch everything you said before, they were like, I really like that song. Who that there?
Yeah,
Who that there? Like,
when you hear that who that, what I wanted to do, I want them when they hear that who that part, they want to be like, dang, who that? Yeah, refer to Master P. Who that said it. That's where I got
that
it from.
too. That too. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, mess it up. Okay. Okay.
You like that. You like that turned up Trevo. You like that. You like that cranked up Trevo.
Somewhat. I do kind of like that a little bit. Okay, this is the other one. This is from your album. It's from your album. And I like it. It is a collab that you did. And I like it because it got that bop.
Okay.
It got that bop to it.
Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, free shout out.
Shout out to my bro, the cash, yeah, he got the blow. If you poppin' with that rock, you let me know. I've been chillin' with some killers, just that shot flow. It's a time to feel the hard, time to try to run. I time to take off vacation, to a telescope. If you ain't got it, I got it. I'll choose to get up to the front. If you see me with it, I party. I hear the music, I'm starting. Beat red, fuck the rich, you can't sign it. I'm on the rain, play with the money, that's nothing. The name is God, that I believe. That I keep smile, that I believe him. That I believe him, 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 that I believe him. If you confident in the show, pushing it up, number learn, I'm a little show. Hold the script and shit, why with the third move? Ain't been bopping, niggas know how we do. You know we smoking on that side. What's the nigga? Don't look at me, just turn your fucking eye. What's the nigga? Yeah, I said it, nigga, and I ain't gonna lie. Put it on the spot, nigga, until I'm crucified. You can die for a city, nigga, that's what they say. It's on the bottle that nigga told me for me check. Never hesitate, my nigga, to let it spray. That was Jesus did, my nigga, the bloody way. That I believe, that I keep smile, that I believe him, 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 that I believe him,
Hey.
Okay.
Yo, as soon as I heard the music came on, I was like, okay, I'm rocking with this joint. The Baba-Lisha, the Baba-Cation, yes.
You ain't gotta have your own lingo. Hey, shout out to them guys. They snuck that one on me, Shia. I was asleep. They walked in, and my engineer tapped me. He was like, some guys want a feature. They want something crazy. So he was like, wake up, bro. I knew to call you. Wake up. And I did that one in probably about 10 minutes. I was just having fun. Yeah, P is right. P told me that was going to be a hit. I ain't like it at first. I didn't like it, I'll be honest with you. And he was like, bro, that's it. was like, all right, man, I'm gonna let the people decide. You right. I need to stop being like that. So.
Oh man. They're all so good. Okay, so I'll
Make
go
it
play
3 or
this one
4. Just keep it under.
Yo, oh my goodness. Well, I'm telling you, like I said, guys, he has 21 singles, 3 EPs, and a partridge in a pear tree. So now he got an album. So like, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. Like, and everything is fire. Like, it's not even a game. It's not even a game. Like, that's why I'm like so mad because I'm like, I don't know what to pick. This is the third song. And listen, go and check out Triple of Fire. All his stuff is available on all major platforms. Please, please go and support this artist straight out of South Kakalaki. All right, just doing the daggone thing. All right, the dragon. Okay, you know he ain't no. Listen, he is not pump faking about his name. Like his name is his name, right? The real is very obvious, okay? The real is very obvious, and he is the fire, the flame. You know, he recording in the dark because he don't need no light because he the fire, baby, okay? So
yeah, you doing my intro for my
yes.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I will hunt you down. You're doing my intro.
I will make a trip down there to South Kakalaki anytime, honey. Okay. Yes, I will. I will do that. I will do that for you, okay?
I'm going to shoot you the info. Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, I don't know what to pick. This is so, oh, I hate this. See. You have so many great songs. I'm just like, I don't know what to pick. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this one because we have to always remind ourselves that, you know, we are dope artists, great creatives and everything like that. But we gotta remember who spins our records. We gotta pay homage to those who spin our records. So I'm gonna play this, and it's called Go DJ.
DJ Keyboard, he's got the keyboard. Let's go. I need it, but the in the back. I need he's got the keyboard. DJ Kimo got the cure, yo.
Ew! Shout out to Kit Griffey and DJ Chemo on Go DJ along with Chivo La Fire.
Oh, roll it. Roll it again.
Chivo La Fire.
Ah. Yeah, I can't wait to
Yo. Yo, like, oh my goodness. Y'all gotta go and support this amazing artist, Chivo La Fire. You gotta go and support him, okay? Go and listen to his music, buy his music, download his music, add it to your playlist. I already created my whole playlist, honey.
There you go. Listen to her. Do everything.
Definitely.
Change your oil to it. Eat cereal to it. Everything. I make music for everything.
I told you 21 singles, 3 EPs, an album, and we have another single dropping tomorrow. Well, technically in a few hours.
Yes.
Well, not even a few hours. What, in 6 minutes, 7 minutes?
Get out of here.
That's crazy. Time flies when you having fun, honey.
We on the countdown.
Yes, it's the final countdown. Oh, I wish I could.
Yeah.
I hope I could. Hold on now. Hold on now. Let me see. Let me pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up, honey. Because this is going to be crazy. That I didn't even know that this much time had passed. Because, chatting with you is like chatting with an old friend, like taking it back, honey.
We over here having our breakfast club. I love it.
You said what?
Aspect. I said, I love every aspect. We over here having a breakfast club.
Come on, Google Space. Let me see if my act right. Cause this is it. We got like 6 minutes, honey, before this joint drop.
That's that word.
So I want you.
So teaching me from Philly, John. He was teaching me that when he was down here. Because I say Bo. I'm from the country. I call everything Bo. I be like, hey, Bo, come here. If I got a girl, I'm like, hey, you talking to that John like that? John, I ain't talking no man. He's like, no, John. I'm like, oh. All right.
Yo, let me see. It's not that hard. If you can say yawn, you can say John. It's not that hard. John is a noun. Like, see that John over there? It could be a place. I went to that John, man, and it was crazy. Like, you can use it. It's a noun, so people, places, things. Like, you say that John over there. You can talk. When you say that John over there, you gotta be specific. Are you talking about a person? Or you talk about the place? Or you talk about the thing? Like, hand me that John right there. You talk about the thing, of course. And you're like, oh, I'm about to go to the John. I'm about to go to. You talk about you about to go to the store. And then like, yo, I met this fly John at the party, man. You talk about a person.
See, there you go. You say it again. You went to the where?
I went out.
To the where did you go? Where did you go? You say the convenient what? Say it again.
What?
You said that this is how, in the city y'all use all the letters. Down here we be cutting off letters. Y'all say store.
John store.
I'm going to the store.
You say, because you say stove.
I'm going to the
You
store.
say stove, you going to the store. I'm going to the
Yeah.
store.
Go to the store.
Now
Hey, bro,
I'm
I'm going to the
going. So you
store. You
like,
need something?
I'm fitting to go to the store.
I'm finna. Hey, bro, I'm finna go to the store. You need some?
And I'll be like, yeah, give me that joint that joint that got the 2 piece.
Yeah. I went there.
Messing up your
Yeah,
whole. You like,
LaShia,
what are you talking about? Wait,
they out of Johns.
they are the joints. I can't, yo. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Is it under your name?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Love, drugs, and guitars. Tree Roll of Fire. That song came from a deep
So can
place.
you tell us? So can you explain to us a little bit more about? I don't think I got it, honey. I don't think I have it. Is your
Maybe.
email? Wait a minute. Is your email under your stage name or is it under your
Oh, it's under
government?
the Williams Kenneth, the one I sent you. You got the raw. Yeah, you got that one.
Okay.
Yeah, huh.
All right. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. No, that's not what I wanted to do, honey. That's not what I wanted to do. So, real quick, can you talk about like what people are going to hear when they hear this song? Like what the concept and
they're
everything. Can you
gonna
give
they're
them
gonna
a description of the song?
they're gonna feel that they're gonna feel a connection. They're gonna feel a connection with either pain from heartbreak or something you lost. It's for those people who've had to go through something. Let's say you've been in the pandemic, you lost a family member or something. And everybody doesn't have therapy. So it's three things that most people can relate to a lot in life. Like you got love being one. And of course, when you can't balance feelings sometimes, it's drugs. You don't know what's going on. And
Mm.
guitars kind of settle things. A guitar is very calming when you hear it. So yeah, dealing with heartbreak at the time, and instead of being a negative person and letting it eat you up, listen to this song. Just play it and sit back. Send it to the person if you got to. Let them see how you're feeling. I'll talk for you. Just send it to them. Like your asshole.
I know that's right.
Right. They can put it on replay. Because when I got done playing it, I sure did send it. So like, check this out.
I don't think I
You're
have
gonna
it.
expect emotions. Uh, he under Williams Kenneth 9412, I believe.
But I'm hoping that you sent it to the right email.
Yeah, I believe so. I copied and pasted.
So LaShia Star 2.
Mm-hmm. Copy and paste. I'm about to say, it ain't nothing tonight. I'll slide it to you right now.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
All right.
Do that.
I just got to screen out real quick and let me go to my files. Don't
All
work
right,
on me.
cool. What's up, that girl, Erin? Thank you for joining in. The Real Goat Seal, thank you so much. Young P, I'm loving the love right now that you're showing to the man Triva LaFar. Juan Marco, thank you so much for the follow. Storybook Poet, thank you for joining in. Jay Vegas, thank you for joining in. Euphoria Water, one of my beautiful sponsors, thank you for joining in. Yeah, so Trivo is amazing, and we're about to like play his song that is dropping like right now, right now. Brand new song. He's gonna pop back on in a moment. But in the meantime, in between time, let me shout out my sponsors. My sponsors are Anointed Ads. Anointed Ads is an award-winning graphic design website company. 14 years in the making, over 100 websites created, and including his own www.anointedads.com. You can find them here on Instagram, and you can find them on Facebook under Anointed Ads. That's ANOINTEDADS. All right. He's created the flyer for Think Different TV. He's also created flyers for me in the past for my financial business. So when you're ready to get your website started, when you're ready to get your flyer started for your business or for your event, you can definitely hit Fill Up. Oh, quiet as his cup, he's working on a website for Think Different TV as we speak. So that's going to be soon to drop. So I'm super excited about that. Definitely check him out. Go to his page, check out his work, see what he has to offer. He has eye-catching designs you just can't deny. And I'm telling you, please, please, please check him out. His name is Phil. When you're ready to get your project started, you can call him at 609-534-0237. That's 609-534-0237. And when you mention Think Different TV and tell him LaShia sent you, guess what? He's going to take 15% off of your first project. So definitely get that started. All right. And then our other sponsor is Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals. Alkaline water with minerals, no additives, no chemicals, okay? Real quick, I'm just shouting out my sponsors real quick to pass the time. And the water is not only good, it's good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, make sure you get your Euphoria Water today, okay? You can go right to Euphoria Water right here on IG to place your order. That's UPHORIAWATER. Or if you live in the Philadelphia area and you want Captain to deliver it straight to your door, you can call him at 267-707-8279. Get that water today. And while I'm talking about it, let me take a sip real quick because I've been sipping all night. It's like my second glass. I'm telling you, this water is the truth, all right? So it's medical grade water. It's really good for you. So here we go. I'm going to go back into my email. I'm going to pull up this song because guess what, honey? This is some exclusive shit. All right?
Exclusive. Only on Think Different TV. World premiere.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me refresh the screen. Get that all squared away.
I hope y'all enjoy my singing.
And if worst comes to worst, did it drop on YouTube?
Yeah, it should be on all platforms by now. It's 12:02. It should be everywhere.
Let me go look it up because it might be on here, and I can just look it up on here. And you didn't even have to jump off.
It's on Spotify for sure, Ski. That's the first place I always check when I drop.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. New song. I'm so excited. So you're hearing it the first time here on Think Different TV. Love, Drugs, and Guitars by Chivo La Farre.
Roll it. I want my name said like that from now on, everybody. All women, please say my name.
From the corner of the street, my father, I picked the phone and you alone. I came one night around her, and the look on her eyes showed Let's go. Making my feeling. I lose the top when I'm feeling. I'm fucking love with the guitar. I come from the heart, I feel real. And the truth, I can't feel it. I go in the booth, I make them feel it. And it's on the pain of what they heal. Smoke the pain of my time, I can't feel it. Right now, I'm well, the best feeling. Four holes on the road, currency. Come on, friends, call a friend, say, well, shake you go more. Trying me, I think I see the mama in my drum. Can she leave my home, baby, come and say, just got me, but they got me this far. I'm sorry, baby, I got scars, and I'm just hard. I do my drugs like a rock star. On my head, we can go far. I know they were wrong, to your heart. Close up, close up, I'm in the kiss, stuff on your lips, no, no. I'm thinking about feeling. I lose the top when I'm feeling. I'm fucking love with the guitar. I come from your heart, I feel real. And the truth, I can't feel. I go in the booth, I make them feel. Money, the pieces of a rock star. They're on the back, but he's still like a pop star. Be right around, like a top star. Can't wait to see you. I don't stop it. Let me hit it. I need to pop star. Going big, she's there. They don't have to. But she's the best. She can be hit. Cross off. We smoke this good. We can talk about it. The connection is so pure. I just look into her eyes. These drugs just put me in my feelings. I lose the time around I'm serious.
Yes, that was Love, Drugs, and Guitars by Triva LaFire. Yes.
And you heard it first here on Think Different TV.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. I'm so excited. Yes, yes, yes. Go out there, get his music, okay? He has way too much music for you not to go and get it, okay? It's like on every platform available. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna tell you something. Like, you might be like, it's something for everybody. There's something for everybody, okay? Don't be like, oh, you hear the first song, you be like, no, listen to everything. Everything. Because it's going to be something that is going to touch your heart. It's going to be something that you can relate to. His music is very relatable. And I'm so glad that I had you on the show, Trevo, because you are amazing. Like, not just an amazing artist, but you're just an amazing person, an amazing personality, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
And like I said, we gotta hang out. Oh, thank
yes,
you. We gotta hang out, yo.
It's a date.
I'm gonna have my wine. You can roll out. We can just hang out, right? I'm gonna have my telesport. Yeah.
A teleport party. All right. I'm in there. You got me.
So y'all check out Triva LaFire right here on IG, _Triva LaFire. And also, just so y'all know, because he said it on the show, Trevo stands for The Real is Very Obvious. So keep your eyes peeled for this. Yes, keep your eyes peeled for this artist, up and coming. He's going to be on all your radio stations very soon. I see it. I see it. You will see him on the Grammys.
I wrote it.
You gonna see him?
If you can't spell it.
TRIVO, okay? Listen, y'all gotta really support him because he is amazing. And check him out on TikTok because he be having some crazy stuff on TikTok too. Yo, I'll be up there laughing, cracking up because he just got so much going on his page. He really shows his personality on his pages. and he really learned how to take social media and not let social media overtake him. Okay, he really took it and make it. He's got it monetizing things for him, making money for him. Listen, girls out there in South Carolina, keep your hands off mine.
Y'all heard her. Just said so.
He mine.
Big.
He mine, y'all. Stay away.
Just snatch me up, y'all.
All right, don't genuine me. Don't genuine me. Don't be like. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Oh my goodness. So Trevo, it has been such a pleasure. I enjoy having you on the show. Right here on Think Different TV, hosted every Monday night by me, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So glad that you were able to jump on and just rock out, vibe out with me. Had good music, good vibes.
We had a great time.
Yes. So we got to do this again. I'm putting something together. I hope it works out. But you bring a lot to the conversation. You will bring a lot to the conversation when I put this all together. So okay. I'm working on some things. Let me get it together, and then we can all get right here on this platform and talk about, because I think artists of today need to know not only like from the artistry side, but they need to know about the business side. You get what I'm saying? Right. And a lot of people forget about music business. There's two parts. There's the music and there's the business.
Facts. That's the part we're learning every day. We're still learning.
Every day. And part of business is marketing. And part of marketing is social media. So you got to get on top of it. And I think I know you will bring a lot to that conversation, because you just have the insight and you've been doing it and you've been very successful in it. And I know that your insight is very wise and you'll be able to bring a lot to it. So
thank you.
Yes. So do you have any, because I like to end it off with something. Do you have any words that you want to give to new artists up and coming? Anything you want to say to them? Some advice?
I got two things. One is be yourself, because you can sell yourself better than you can sell any character you make up, because when these cameras go off, you got to know how to switch between who your parents created and who this world love. Have that balance and keep creating, man. Like, just every single day that you got the opportunity to create something that goes towards your craft. I don't care if it's a 15-second clip of you pouring water in a cup to your song. Just make something. People need visuals, no matter what.
That is a good idea. We'll pour some euphoria water while I'm listening to one of my songs. That is an awesome idea.
You always
think of that.
My God.
It's so simple.
I need a shirt.
Yo, shirts, mugs, and thermoses will be coming soon to a store near you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It is in the process. I am working on it. Okay. Yes.
I'm ready to put it on. You know I'm gonna put it on.
Yes. Yes. And then I'm gonna have a connect to South Carolina. Oh, this is so banging. And then I will be just down there, just like, what is there to do? I have somebody that can like show me around and be like, hey, we should go here, we should go there, you know. Thank you, JB. Much love and respect to you too. Yo, you gonna be like, oh, and Kara, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Dash Jones joined in too.
She's a painter. She's lovely.
Oh, she's a painter? Oh, awesome.
She knows how to paint. Yes, she's very art savvy.
And Azar King, thank you so much for joining in to Think Different TV. I want to make sure I shout out everybody, because sometimes, honey, we get into the conversation, I be forgetting, and I be looking, I be seeing them, they pop up, but then I be like, I don't want to break the stride of the conversation. Yes, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for tuning in. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, this is the sad part because we gotta eventually end the conversation, and it's feel weird because I don't know how to end it. But I guess I'll just say thank you so much for being on Think Different TV. I appreciate you. You are a part of my family now. You know, whenever you're in Philly, you want to get a cheesesteak or something, it's my treat. My treat.
What? You
My
treat?
treat. Yes.
Yeah, hey,
Yes.
y'all in South Carolina, I think y'all done messed up. I'm going to Philly for a minute.
Hey, you don't gotta visit when they mess up. You can just visit whenever you want to come up here. Just come up here, hang out, and everything like that. Like I said, I'm a travel agent. You need a hotel room, I can find you one of the best ones around here, or maybe you can just get an Airbnb for like $20 and just hang out
All
up here.
right.
You know?
All right. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Okay. So,
Very much.
I hate this, but yeah, I'm going to jump into my sponsors, and I'm going to give these amazing financial tips. But I would love to have you back on the show.
Anytime. Anytime, shit. You just hit my phone. I'm going to give you my number. Anytime you hit me, you need me, I'm going to be right there.
Oh, thank you. See, there you go. Network is your net worth. Look at that. Look at that.
Thanks.
So I'll talk to you later, okay, Trevo?
All right. Love.
So guys, get this. Listen, Trevo is
See, you got to hang me
the
up.
real. I don't. You gotta hang you up. I can't. I don't know how to hang people. I don't like banging on people. Go ahead. It's like a little
all right,
X.
I got it. Okay, I got you. Love. Bye.
When it comes love, see you. When it comes to that social media talk, we're gonna get that part out. We're gonna cut that part out. He definitely knows how to work the live, y'all. Oh my gosh, this has been an amazing night, amazing conversation. This show is over 3 hours already, y'all. This is crazy. Like, what is going on? Do you know when I started this show, it was supposed to only be a 30-minute show? A 30-minute show. What was I thinking? I talked way too much for it to be a 30-minute show, and it turned out to be a 3-hour show tonight. That was an amazing interview with Trevo LaFire, right? Trevo standing for The Real is Very Obvious. And I want y'all to go and check them out right here on IG under The Real _ Trevo LaFire. Oh my gosh. That was so amazing. I did not want to let you go, Trevo. We definitely made it work. I did not want to let you go. And he had debuted his new song, Love, Drugs, and Guitars, right here on Think Different TV. I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is crazy. I just feel like I just don't deserve. I'm so overwhelmed right now with so much goodness and positive energy. I don't know how I'm going to go to sleep tonight. I'm probably not even going to sleep. I'm probably going to be up for another 5-6 hours. So, guys, before we jump into these financial tips, I want to shout out my sponsors yet again. We have Anointed Ads. Anointed Ads is an award-winning graphic design and website company, 14 years in the making, over 100 websites created, including his own www.anointedads.com. And go and support this young man, Phil, because he has been creating websites back to back to back, and quiet as it's kept, he's about to create, well, he is creating Think Different TV's website right now. So definitely check him out. And I'm just so overwhelmed right now. So I'm just like, so definitely check out Phil. Right here on IG, on Facebook as well, under Anointed Ads. That's ANOINTEDADS. All right. Make sure that when you're ready to get your project started, albeit a flyer for your next event, flyer for your business, or a website for your business, or whatever you got going on, listen, hit them up. Call him at 609-534-0237. That's 609-534-0237. His name is Phil. And when you mention Think Different TV, tell him LaShia sent you, okay? You get 15% off of your first project. So that's always amazing. Yes, I do interviews, honey. I do interviews, okay? And then we have our other sponsor, and I'm looking for sponsors too, y'all. So if y'all know somebody that got a small business but with big business energy and they want to put their business out there, and listen, this episode doesn't end here, honey. We put it on replay. We got it on replay, honey. We got on IG TV series, Think Different TV, right here on IG, and I got it on YouTube under my YouTube channel, Think Different TV. So it's gonna be in perpetuity, honey. This interview you saw tonight with Treva LaFire is gonna be in perpetuity, honey. You're gonna see it over and over and over again as many times as you want. As long as that YouTube channel is up, is as long as it's gonna be up. And guess what? It ain't going nowhere. So definitely, if you know a sponsor, you know somebody that has a small business and they got big business energy and they want to put their business out there, their service, their product, whatever, and they want to, you know, put their business out there on my show, tell them, listen, it's only $25 for 5 weeks of promo. $25 for 5 weeks of promo? What? Like, do you know how much people are charging just for you to just give them a shout out one time on their page and then they take it down? It's not even permanent. Like, it'd be like $100. And I'm telling you, you got a business and you want to put it out there, and you say, listen, LaShia, I want to put my business out there. $25, and listen, it's going to be 5 weeks. 5 weeks of you being promoted on my show. So let's get it, y'all. Let's get this. Like, and I'm a financial coach. I'm going to tell you right now, that $25 that you put towards the advertising of your business, if you have a legitimate LLC and you doing your taxes and all that stuff, and you want to find a write-off, that's a write-off, honey. That's a definite write-off because it's part of your advertising cost. So are you really losing out on anything? Nope. Euphoria water, cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no additives, no chemicals. Good and good for you. So good. So good. You know, if you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria water today. Place that order right here on IG, Euphoria water. That's UPHORIAWATER. Get it, baby. Just get it. Just get it. You know, and if you live in the Philadelphia area, you can call up Captain, have it delivered straight to your home. 267-707-8279. That's 267-707-8279. Get this one. Like, this is my second glass. I feel like I'm pour some more. I'm going to pour some more, y'all. Because hydration is very important, especially this time of year. It's hot. You need to be hydrating yourself. I always get this name right, but the LLC, Only by LLC. Thank you so much for joining Think Different TV. I love you so much for tuning in. We're going to jump into these financial tips, y'all. Okay, so 3 ways to save. Aren't we excited? Yes, we definitely are. Because why wouldn't we want to save money? Like, what are you doing? The trick to all of this is not how much money you can make, it's how much money you can save. There's a lot of people like, if I work more, I can have more money. And sometimes that's not even the case, honey. Sometimes you need to learn how to save and manage your money properly. Because come to find out, you don't need to work as hard if you put your money away the right way. So the number one thing that I love on this list is pay yourself first. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean take your money and instead of paying that bill, take yourself on a cruise. No, that's not what I mean. I don't mean that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm talking about when it comes down to money you set aside for yourself, a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm going to just put it in a savings account, or you have a certain amount delegated from your paycheck to go into your savings account as opposed to your checkings account, and you think that's sufficient enough. Okay, sometimes that may be. But I'm telling you right now, when you put your money in a savings account, you're not really having your money make money for you. Yeah, you have a little interest rate, might be 0.1, maybe 1%, but based on the banker's rule, the rule of 72, if it has 1% of the interest rate, you got to wait 72 years for that money to double. Who got that kind of time? Like, I know I don't. So what do you want to do? You want to take and pay yourself first. You want to say to yourself, self, and yourself say, huh? And then you be like, self, listen, I'm thinking of saving some money. What's the most efficient way to save my money? Well, how I do it is I have a mutual fund. Mutual fund is amazing. All right. I have $100 a month coming out of my checking account to go into my mutual fund. And that mutual fund is growing at a 9% interest rate. And my money is actually making money for me at a quicker rate. That's what we want, y'all. We don't want to have no savings account where its interest rate is 1%, or even worse, the national average, which is 0.32%. It's like you're really not having any money coming in. You have to wait 225 years for your money to double. Who got that kind of time? I know I don't. So definitely look into starting a mutual fund. You want any more information about that, please hit me up. It costs $50 to get a mutual fund started. $50. Like, some people pay $50 for crazy stuff. I'm telling you right now. Like, take that $50, put it into a mutual fund, get it started, constantly contribute to it every month, and I guarantee you, when you need that money, like, let's say you had an unexpected expense and you're like, damn, like, I'm going to have to go into my checking account, I'm going to pay this, da-da-da-da. But then you remember, oh, snaps, I got that mutual fund account. So you go into the mutual fund, provided you registered online like you're supposed to. As soon as you get it, you're supposed to register online so that you can have access to it. When you have access to it, you connect it to your bank account, and bada boom, bada bang, you say, I want to switch this amount of money over to my checking account. You wait 2 to 3 business days, 1 to 2 if you got Chime, and that money is in your bank account, baby. You ain't got to worry about, oh, I got to take this money out of my checking, do this, I got to move this money for savings to check-ins and blah, 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 blah. No, all this craziness. Get a mutual fund. All right. Like I said, if you want any more information about that, just hit me up. I will put you in contact with the best person I know to get that started for you. Okay. Now, the other one is take a staycation. Now, I know a lot of us want to go traveling. A lot of us wants to be out there in the world. And y'all all learned when the pandemic was happening to not do that. Not be all out traveling and stuff because of the pandemic. But did you realize how much money you saved by not being out and about? I noticed because people was like, oh my gosh. First of all, people who were lucky enough to work from home were able to make money from home, not having to travel, pay money for gas or any of that crazy stuff. Being downtown, like I live in Philly, and if you work downtown and you want to get something to eat, like, stuff is expensive. Food is expensive down there. You might as well just go shopping at home, pack you a lunch, take the lunch in to work with you. But how they trip you up is that stuff be smelling so good sometimes, even though you take a lunch, you still end up buying something. So I'll tell you right now, being on lockdown was one of the best things for a lot of people because you was able to save money. And when they got that pandemic money, you should have been able to save even more. All right? To be perfectly honest, because you wasn't going anywhere. You wasn't doing anything. You wasn't supposed to be out in them clubs, in them streets. You were supposed to be out there vacationing. take your butt a staycation and you were saving money. Now, somebody like myself, the first thing I did was part of that money, I put it in my mutual fund. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to have money making money for me. Okay, that's what I want. All right. And then I turned around and I paid down some stuff and got myself right. All right. Which that's not part of the saving money part of it, but definitely taking a staycation is. If you have the choice to stay in that house and not spend any money, to do that. I'm not saying be a prude. I'm not saying be a homebody or say, oh, I can't go nowhere because LaShia said not to go nowhere and I spend my money. I'm just saying if the alternative is going out somewhere where you know you're going to come out your pocket a lot of money more than what you can make in a week, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're going to go out and spend $50 and that be it and that be your budget, then do that. All right. Create a budget for yourself when you go out. All right. That's a little extra tip. Create a budget for yourself when you go out. Don't go out wilding out all crazy, dropping money. And then you sit there like, damn, I can't believe I spent all that money. Listen. All right. And let me see. Set saving goals. Okay, set saving goals. This is so important because sometimes people just be like, oh, I'm just saving up money. I'm just saving up money. I'm just saving up money. But they don't have no type of, like, what are you saving it for? What are you just saving it for retirement? Are you saving it for a big purchase? Are you saving it? What are you saving it for? But saying you're saving it for a rainy day, and that's not logical. So, you know, yeah, we have emergencies, we have things like that. Typically, an emergency fund should have 6 months of expenses saved. So you want to look at how much you spend per month on expenses. Your rent, your phone bill, your electricity. That's like the major ones. The other ones is just kind of extras, and food. Someone like myself who I live alone, and then my son is aware sometimes, eating me out of house and home, I might spend about 150 on groceries at the most every 2 weeks. All right. So that's about 300 for food. 300 for food. Then there's my rent, my electricity, and my phone bill. So rounding everything up, is about, I would say like 1,300. I would think that would be a good round figure, right? So you want to multiply that by 6. Give yourself a little wiggle room too. So you want, if it's 1,300, round it up to like 1,400, okay? And then you multiply it by 6, all right? Which would give you 80. Yeah, I was right. $8,400. All right. So you have $8,400 saved up. That's 6 months of expenses saved up. So in the event of anything happening, maybe you hurt yourself on the job, you can't go back to work. They jerking you around on your workman's comp or whatever, and it's taking forever for that to kick in. You have that amount of money in your emergency fund. So you want to have at least 6 months of expenses. Then if you're saving up for a purchase, like a big purchase, right? What is that big purchase? Are you buying a car? Are you buying a home? Are you buying, what are you buying, right? Is it something that's going to add value? Is it an asset, or is it a liability? When you're buying a car, in ways it could be an asset, in ways it could be a liability. An asset because a lot of times, a lot of these places, if you need like a short-term loan, you can use your car to put the title up for a loan or whatever like that, or you can use it as collateral in the loan. So it's good in that way. It's a liability if it keep breaking down and you got to keep paying for repairs and stuff like that. But also, like, when you get a car, if you don't pay for it right out, you got to pay a car note, you got to pay insurance every month. It's a lot. All right. It's a lot that comes with, and gas now. Gas is crazy. That's the major liability, y'all. Like, this gas is out of control. These gas prices way too high. You know, so listen, definitely consider when you're getting a car, if you're saving up for a particular item, save up for 2 of that item. I'm going to tell you why. Let's say, you want to get a car, all right? And a nice used car costs you about $2,000, right? I agree. But guess what? I'm already on SEPTA anyway. I'm on the bus anyway, so it don't make no difference to me. No, never mind to me anyway. I see a car as a major liability in this stage in my life. Even though people are like, it's a time machine, it'll save you time and you'll be able to get around like that. But I feel like I can't afford it. So I'm not going to put an extra cost on top of my head and lose the car anyway. Like, that's dumb. But always, if you're saving up for a car or a home or any big purchase, save up for 2 of those things. So if you're like, to get a good used car, it's like $2,000. Then with insurance, you want to have up a whole year of insurance. So if your insurance is like $200 a month, that's a lot. But if it is that high, it's $200 a month, then you are 200 times 12. That's $2,400, right? $2,400 plus the $2,000, that's $4,400. All right, and then you want to set aside money for repairs or anything like that may come up. So a standard repair, think about the biggest thing on your car, like getting mangled, and how much it would cost for that. So I would say like $1,000, right? Then you say $1,000. What's up, I am DJ Chemo? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. Anyway, so let's say it's like for your major repair is like $1,000. All right, bet. So 1,000 plus 4,400 is $5,400. So you want to save up 10,800, just so you're not up here just like buying a car and you don't have nothing to cover anything. Like, that's where these mutual funds come in handy, because you put the money in there and is making money for you at a faster rate, and it is building quickly. So based on how much you contribute and how often you contribute, you're supposed to contribute every month, but how much you contribute a month makes a big difference too, because if you're contributing 1,000 a month or 500 a month, it's going to make a big impact. It's going to make a big splash. So if you're buying a car, a $2,000 car, save up 10,800. Does that make sense? If you buy a $2,000 car, factor in everything that you would need for the car, insurance for the car for a whole year, maybe miscellaneous if something happens to the car. Damn, I ain't even counting gas. You might want to round that shit up to like 11.5. Because the way this gas is, make sure you have enough saved up, honey, because it would really suck if you say, oh, well, I saved up $2,000 to get a car, and you just go out and buy it, but then you got to insure it. You got to do all this other stuff. You didn't think to save none of that money. You just saved how much it costs to get the car. So let's be smart about this. Let's make sure that we're getting the amount saved that we need to get saved to do things the proper way. And that's real big. You're getting a house, like I said, make sure you save up enough to get 2 of them joints. All right. Include the cost of repairs, just in case. You know, I can't stress this enough because I'm tired of people. If you want to get a phone, if you want to get a brand new spanking phone, save up enough to get two of them joints. You know how many times people be dropping and breaking phones. And I had somebody tell me that the dog bit through their phone one time, picking it up with their mouth and stuff. It's crazy. Listen, save up to get two of them joints. All right, there you go, Trevo. I just used it in the sentence. So do that. And just be mindful of what you're saving up towards. What are your saving goals? What do you want to save towards? And then act accordingly. Save accordingly. And be mindful of that type of stuff. If you're saving up for retirement, this is where it gets a little tricky, but it's not too tricky. You want to sit down with a financial coach, either in person or virtually, and have an F&A done, which is a financial needs analysis. I talked about this on another show. You want to find out any more about financial needs analysis, you can go on my other page, KS Legacy Building LLC 1, and it breaks it down. So your F&A, you need to find out where you are financially, and then also find out your financial independence number so that you are able to save towards that. Now that's your retirement goal, because retirement is not an age, honey. A retirement is a dollar amount that you need to fire your boss and live out the rest of your days. That includes inflation, and that's what your financial independence number is. So you need to sit down with a financial coach, find out what your retirement goal is, your financial independence number is, and then save accordingly. So each one has a different set goal. For emergencies, what did I say? Save up 6 months of expenses, your big expenses, your rent, your car insurance if you have it, like all of that stuff that you pay on a monthly basis. Take that, add it all up, multiply it by 6. You should have at least 6 months of expenses in your emergency fund. If you're saving up for a big purchase, make sure you save up for 2 of them joints, and also all the incidentals that come with it. And then for your retirement, sit down with a financial coach, either in person or virtually, and get that F&A, financial needs analysis, done so you can find out your FIN, which is your financial independence number, to know how much money you would need to retire, live out the rest of your days, fire your balls, all that great stuff. So those have been my tips for tonight. My financial tips on how you save. Pay yourself first. Also, consider a staycation, and then have saving goals. That is the ticket. I appreciate all of y'all for joining in tonight to Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by your girl, LaShia, right here. And Think Different TV could not be here if I didn't have my wonderful sponsors. Like I said, I'm still looking for sponsors. So if you got a small business with big business energy and you want to be a sponsor of Think Different TV, definitely let me know. All right. So our first sponsor is Anointed Ads. Anointed Ads is an award-winning graphic design and website company, almost 15 years in the making. I kind of spoke that out. It was 15 years. 15 years in the making, over 100 websites created, including his own www.anointedads.com. You can also find him right here on IG and Facebook under Anointed Ads, which is ANOINTEDADS. All right. Make sure that you hit him up to get that flyer created, that for your business, for your event, that website created. He created the flyer for Think Different TV, which is posted very proudly on my page. And he also created flyers for me in the past for my financial business. He's always on the move. He's getting things done. Y'all want to catch this wave while you can. All right. Hit up Phil at 609-534-0237. That's 609-534-0237. Get that website created today. Get that flyer done today. Get everything done today. All right? Stop waiting to the last minute. All right. And when you mention Think Different TV, tell them that LaShia sent you. He's gonna take 15% off, baby. Your first project gonna take 15% off. So you want to make sure that you get that done. He is working on a website for Think Different TV as we speak. So yes, it's coming very soon, baby. Merch coming soon. I'm gonna have mugs, thermoses, and t-shirts. It's gonna be amazing with the Think Different TV logo on it. Splash right across the front. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Making moves, okay? This was the 24th episode of Think Different TV, baby, okay? And 24 is my favorite number because that's my birthday, all right? 24, 124, it's my birthday. And one day I will get to lucky number 124, 124 episodes, you know? And I'm 4 episodes away from it being a habit, okay? All right? Because when you do something 28 days in a row, guess what? It becomes a habit, honey. And 90 days to make it stick. So definitely, yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Okay, oh my gosh, 24, lucky 24. I had an amazing independent artist spotlight, Trevo LaFire. And on top of that, you know, the social topic was popping, okay? Men, if you find out a child is not yours, should you still be in the picture? Would you still want to be in the picture? Would you still want to raise that child? Would you be more like a mentor on the side? What would you do? You know, I want to know your thoughts. So when you watch the replay on IGTV series Think Different TV or on my YouTube channel Think Different TV, you know, hashtag replay in the comments and speak your mind. Speak your mind. Ah, okay, Cap. Okay, Capricorn. No wonder we get along so well. My best friend is a Cap. There you go. There you go. Amazing. There's some really great Caps out there. You got Steve Harvey. You got a lot of people that are Capricorn. So there you go. There you go, boo. So just want to get back into my sponsors. My other sponsor is Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, baby. All right. Alkaline water with minerals, no additives, no chemicals. So good and so good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, get your Euphoria Water today. You can check out Euphoria Water right here on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. Get it today, honey. And if you live in the Philadelphia area, make sure you hit up Captain directly and say, hey, I want to have it delivered to my home. Call them at 267-707-8279. Get their Euphoria Water. And Euphoria Water is so amazing. Guess what? It has its own promo song done by the one and only Medusa Phil 215. And I love this song, and I'm going to play it right now. I don't know why, because I can do that because it's my show. I do what I want. But also because it's a fire song, and it's amazing, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to it. Ah, here we go. We're going to close out the show with Euphoria Waters promo song done by Medusa Phil 215. Here we go. It's about to play.
Go over there and give us a sip of the magic. Only thing that quench my thirst is big my food. Only thing that's in my purse, so raise my hand. You just gotta see the land. From the water, you scared everything. Face close, and we running out of time. I'm feeling that you know me so elevated high. I'm feeling that you know me so elevated high. When you sip, you know there's no kill. I don't guarantee you too much fail. This relation, I really never hate. So when you keep me, you think I have to change. You've been putting on is what I feel. Yeah. You said you can rock from my way. Yeah. Rings your water in the cake. And I drink with me. If you're here.
Bye.